All right, how's everyone doing? What is up? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. And let me know where you're at, what the weather's like. Weather's been pretty good here. It's a little chilly for Florida, but yesterday was like awesome weather. We're going to get started in just a minute, do a quick demo. If you guys over on Whatnot, like I said, we've got seeds, microgreen seeds. We do a giveaway every 10 minutes over there. So let me get set up. And then I'm going to start the Whatnot stream. And we'll get going here. Resourceful Living, how are you doing? AR good. Okay, awesome. Appreciate it. How's your weekend going? Let me see. I got to drop this comment again so that people jumping in from Facebook can see it. So the people on YouTube will see the comment twice. All right, there we go. All right, when y'all start popping in this live stream, let me know if you know about microgreens, and we can just skip to doing little demos. And if you have no idea what microgreens are and why you should be eating them, go ahead and speak up about that. If you're popping in from YouTube, I had a video come out just a few hours ago, and it showed us putting this container together right here, and it explained a little bit about microgreens on there too. So make sure you go check out that video. I dropped a link. Let's see, on YouTube, it's up in the comments. Facebook, it's in the comments too. And then on YouTube, I put it in the description. If you guys want free seeds, microgreen seeds, all this stuff you see growing here, we've got tatsoi, red cabbage. Look at this pak choi right here. And we're going to be doing demos in just a second. But we planted this out on the show. That's way beyond the microgreen stage, right? That's baby greens now. And that's done with our self-watering adapters in here. So we're going to show you guys how to grow microgreens really easy. And these you can take out. If you watch this video back here, or if you're on my channel, just go into my playlist and you're going to see how we take microgreens and put them into bigger containers and grow them out to full-size plants. You grow a bunch of baby greens like this, you get more bang for your buck, because if you just go buy microgreen seeds, this is a good deal all by itself. If you go and get plain seeds from the home improvement store, nursery and that, it costs a lot, right? But if you buy microgreen seeds, it's more cost effective. The only thing is that with microgreens, you keep harvesting it over and over, right? You plant it out, you harvest it, you eat it, you plant more seeds. With my system, you go ahead and take some of these and transfer them out to bigger containers. And when I get on Whatnot, I'm going to explain it to them too over there. But then you grow some out to the baby green stage. And then you grow some out, and I'll have it up on the video here, out to like the mature plants. So you're not wasting any seed, and you're like saving a ton of money. Going great. Went to Missouri, let's see, to help another YouTube friend round up cow. Oh, that sounds cool. Resourceful Living. I'm gonna have to check out your channel. I think I've been looking. I've been on YouTube, like browsing around for a while. I'm gonna get Whatnot started here in just a second. And if you guys jump over there, if you haven't been over there before, I know some of you have. If you jump over to Whatnot, you get a $15 credit for shopping. You can use it in my shop if you want, or you can use it on anyone's shop. I put a set of the adapters over there for 15 bucks, so you get $15 to shop with. So basically you're getting a set of these for free, and these are $19.99 on Etsy, so you're basically getting a set of these for free. Now every 10 minutes when we jump over there, we get started, we go ahead and I've got a pack of 8 different microgreens, and one of them is this new one today, sulforaphane mix, right? This has broccoli, Chinese cabbage, premier kale, and turnip, like a blend. That's one of them that's going to be in here. Now every 10 minutes we go ahead and have a giveaway. So when you pop over there to Whatnot, there'll be a little button right up here. It says enter giveaway. When you click that, it says follow host and enter giveaway. Every time I start a giveaway, all you have to do is just click that button and you're in the giveaway. And since your information is already going to be in there, you don't have to do anything if you win. Some people came over here from YouTube and Facebook and won like 3 times in one night. That's three bags of this out. They won like 24 packets of seeds. You don't have to do anything because your information's already in there. And tomorrow morning, all I have to do is go and pack it and print out a label and slap it on it. All the giveaways I've been doing here on YouTube and Facebook, I have to get your email. So what happens is, or I have to get your address. When somebody wins, they're supposed to email me. I'm supposed to get their address, and I got to print up a label, and it's a whole chore just doing that. And most people don't even email me their address. So I have giveaways here, and I got a bunch of stuff that was supposed to be given away, and people never email me. So over there on Whatnot, we do it every 10 minutes, and every single person gets their giveaway. So we've given away like over $1,000 worth of like seeds and stuff. Let's see, are you live on Whatnot? I will be there. I got to set it up over here, and then I have to turn it on here. So that's why I come on here early, and I just want to chat with y'all for a little while. I'm going to be setting it up momentarily. I've got to start by 8:30 or it cancels my show. So I'm going to be starting in a minute so I can yak with them too. But usually when I start that one, I start looking over at this camera and I forget about YouTube and Facebook. So I just want to get on here and talk to y'all like this for 1 minute before we get started. I'm gonna jump over there, get that one started. Like I said, we'll do a demonstration. I'm gonna harvest up some of the peas. These guys are getting like way too big. And we're gonna plant stuff out. We're gonna have like demos, Q&A if anybody has any questions about it. And then what we do is while all of that's going on, we'll have the auction going on, and then we'll have the giveaway. So there's lots of stuff going on like really fast all at one time. Okay, I was trying to figure out why I couldn't see you. Yeah, I had it for 8 o'clock, but I was running a little late. And if I don't start right at 8, it cancels the show, and I have to go in and program everything again. So what I did was I just moved it to 8:30. So I'm going to get it started right now. So excited to be part of this. Awesome, Lee. I'm happy for you too. This is cool. There's so many people out there that are starting this and they're growing their own food. I hope that this is like a catalyst to get you excited. Not everyone can grow a garden. If I say, hey, you want to start a garden right now, it's like snowing for a lot of y'all, right? All the stuff's growing indoors. Right now, it's like snowing. Even when it comes spring, not everyone has the time, energy, money, finances, and that to start a garden, right? And so I just have like anxiety just thinking about breaking out a tiller and tilling everything up and composting and getting all the stuff ready. When all of this, the stuff that I show you tonight, you can get started. You can have all your stuff sprouted like this, your microgreens. You can start growing it to baby greens, and you can even plant the stuff out in your house. We've been munching off of this kale. We planted this on the show. We just took some of these and put it in here. See, some of these leaves are all gone. These big leaves here, we just come in here and just picked off of this. But you can have a bunch of these going at one time. On my channel, we had a ladder going up the wall, and we had about 45 of those going at one time. It's pretty cool. I appreciate all the advice. Thank you so much. No problem, Matt. Appreciate you too. Let's see, Lisa, love your videos. Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate that. Chilling for now. We'll follow to Whatnot. Excited to hang with the micro family. Awesome. Thank you. Is that Ram? Thank you. Cool. Yeah, so let me start the Whatnot stream, and right away what I do is just start a giveaway for the seeds throughout the night. If anybody wants like a free adapter, sometimes we'll do a giveaway for that. I'll ask people. Most of the time they want seeds. Seeds are like expensive in that, right? So this is like 8 packs. We've got speckled pea, tot soy, cinnamon flavored basil, cilantro. The one tonight that's new is the sulforaphane mix. That's all the stuff that's healthy for you, right? Broccoli, Chinese cabbage, turnip, and kale, all mixed together in one. We've got China rose radish. That one's spicy. That one's very cool. And we got arugula. So we got all of those in here. And we usually get started off. So let me start that real quick, and now I get this going. So if y'all jump over there, I do it every 10 minutes. So if you miss the first one, uh, don't get excited, because when you click the link and you head over to Whatnot, you're going to have to put in your information and start an account. That's how you get the $15 credit. And then you go follow my show. My show will be started. So I'm going to get it started there. If you missed the first giveaway, don't get too excited, because every 10 minutes or 12 minutes, we'll have a little gnome pop up here. It'll say time for giveaway, and we'll start another one. So we'll be doing it throughout the night. All right, let me get that started. I'm just working with my other camera here, so I'm not abandoning y'all. Let's see, tonight's show. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just tuning in here. Give me 1 second to get this set up. Move this down so you can see it. I see y'all. What's up? Let me get it pulled up on my computer here. I'm going to start a giveaway real quick. If you're new, you haven't been here, we're going to give away some microgreen seeds. There's 8 packets in here. I'll explain all the different ones that are in there in 1 second. And I see y'all who are just joining from Facebook and YouTube popping over here. It says there's a referral. Give me 1 second. And I get a giveaway started. Then we're going to get a video started back here. Thank you for double tapping the screen. I see little hearts popping up. Y'all do that throughout the night. That helps. And it'll remind me to get the giveaway started. Shows. And YouTube and Facebook, I'm going to try and pay attention to y'all tonight. I'm going to try and pay attention to everybody. All right, open show. Hey, Mike. Hey, what's up? Howdy, everybody's popping in here. Let me see. Giveaway. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, right off the bat, giveaway's going. There we go. Jump in the giveaway. Resourceful. Made it over here. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening. To Hummingbird. Kindred Fur Mama. Who's that? Angie? How are y'all doing? Angie sells a lot. Hey, if you guys who are popping in here are Whatnot sellers, go ahead and pop in the chat what your channel's about, what you sell. This is your one time to just like self-promote. Been waiting for this live. Awesome. Thank you very much. What do you call it? I cruise around to other shows. I bought a lot of stuff off Whatnot, and I just love that the community over here like supports each other in that. So if you're a seller, go and tell people what you sell. If you sell candy or home goods or whatever, and maybe somebody will follow you over to your channel. I got my 3 awesome, Annika. We're trying to find containers now. Yeah, let me know. Hey, and like I said, anybody who buys anything, you can always message me back on Whatnot to answer questions. Healer Ridge, how are you doing? And I've got a Facebook group, Keep on Growing, on Facebook. My wife and me both manage that. And if you guys pop on over there, there's a lot of great people in it. If you have any questions, you can just make a post. You can just ask a question. And people over there are happy to help each other. We get in there like at least once a day and try to talk to people. Great. Had microgreens on top. Oh, microgreens on top. We had tacos with microgreens last night. That's awesome. All right, guys. There's a giveaway going right here. It's an 8-pack of microgreen seeds. I was telling YouTube and Facebook guys, the new one that we have tonight is called a sulforaphane mix. And this one's got broccoli, Chinese cabbage, turnip, and premier kale mixed together. That's going to be one of the seeds tonight. All right. My radish and mustard seeds have sprouted. Awesome. Reimagine life. I love those. She's saying radish, these guys. Radish, this is one of the easiest ones to grow. This one sprouts. It'll germinate overnight. And within 3 or 4 days, you're going to see a little sprout, and then with 5 to 7 days, you're going to have something to harvest. Now this you can actually grow out. I just did a video. I haven't made the video yet. I shot video of it. That's going to be coming out. Let's see, is there seed best for the liver? I can't give any kind of health advice. They'll like shut down my streams. But what do you call it? Just Google that. What do you call it? The radish actually grew full size. You guys saw it up here. I had to take it down because it was so big. I've also got a video on this one. That's a candy tray. And I showed you guys that when I first planted it out, right? We harvested it twice already. This is ready to be harvested again. And I did a video on that. That's going to be coming out pretty soon. All right. Let's see. Giveaway. You got less than 2 minutes on the giveaway. I harvested the speckled pea 3 times and it's still growing. Juju, did you? Look, this is what she's talking about. Speckled peas. Look. Guys, and you don't have to grow it this big. This can be like this tall and you can harvest it. See the roots? This is what you want to grow. If you got kids, they're going to love stuff like that, right? And this is no nutrients, no grow medium. It's just in this tray. Looks like one of these. So I just soak it overnight. I've got a bunch soaking right now. Soak it overnight. Dump it in here. Rinse it a couple times a day. One of the easiest ones to grow. And this is what the chefs love. Look at this. Right there. Right? Chefs loves that. What was that question? So once they sprout, you can cut the tops and it keeps growing. Yeah, on this one. Most of your other ones don't. This is a vine. Peas, this is the speckled pea is a vine. It'll keep growing. The only thing is it starts to get thicker and thicker. It'll get a little more woody. So sooner or later it does kind of just die. It's not really that good. But if you start out, you can start and harvest it when they're small. You can let them grow this big. I do that because this is all organic matter. I'll show you. Let me cut this real quick. That's what the chefs throw on your plate because of little tendrils and everything. Where do you buy, what was that? Where do you buy? Here goes the giveaway, guys. Where do you buy your trays? This was Amazon. Just hit me up on whatnot here and I'll get you a link. Congratulations, Raspberry. Was that Raspberry? Congratulations on the giveaway. You get 8 packs of seeds. Guys, I'm going to start the video back here. I'll be doing demos. Same thing that's going on back here. And when you see the little gnome pop up, it's time for giveaway. So if I don't see it, you guys got to say giveaway or tap the screen so a bunch of hearts go off and I can see it. Hello, is this going through? Yeah, I sent 2 messages. Who's that? Grab bag goodies. Didn't seem to go through. Okay, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that time. But look, this is, if you grow them in these small trays, this is like a portion that's good. Like if you have salad for the family, you can go ahead and cut this. You can save some for garnish and everything. This tastes like peas. And we'll be getting onto the auction and all kinds of stuff tonight, guys. But I do like tutorials on that when we first start. See that? Isn't that awesome? And that's easy as can be. Now, I don't wash mine because I grew it indoors. They store really well like this in the refrigerator. They'll stay like that for at least a week or 2. This, all you have to do is take out, get a knife and cut the roots off. I got videos of this on my YouTube channel. Take the roots off, then all of this pops up. Rinse it out, you can start all over again. Let me do another one here real quick. I got 2. I started that tray and set it in my window and it didn't grow very well. What did I do wrong? Surely. Did you start where you're growing peas in it? And it's got to be really strong sunlight. You're trying to replace the sun with things like being outdoor, and you're indoor and you're just getting a little bit coming in, right? Yes. And these are grow lights from some guy that went to MIT. He's an engineer. He got an engineering degree at MIT. And then he went to another college, Philadelphia College, and worked with people that are studying the spectrum of light that plants need. So he made these lights. He designed these lights going by all of that data. So this is really a cheat code. These are expensive lights. He sent me some to try. And all the stuff you see growing here, it's been doing really good with these lights. Now, if you just want to grow microgreens, start with some LED shop lights. Look here. This is what I started with. You guys can see that. See that? Pretty bright, right? That's what I started with. This, around Christmas, Black Friday, a few years ago, I got 2 of these for 20 bucks. That's pretty cheap. These grow lights that are up here, there's about 100 bucks for one light there. But they're, you know, you get what you pay for. These are like the best lights. That's like the Cadillac of lights. We're in the 40s right now. Whoa, it's too cold to grow them outside. You can grow these like the cold weather. If it's like in the 40s all day long, it's going to take a while for them to grow. But to germinate them, you're going to need a little bit of warmth. You might have to germinate them inside. And then I would take them out like during the day when the sun's up and it does warm up a little bit. I take them out and let them get as much sun as they can. All right, guys, isn't that wonderful? Smells like peas. Name of your lights. These lights, go to Happy Leaf Grow Lights. Happy Leaf, like L-E-A-F. The guy's name is Vic. Alright guys, I'm going to set this aside. Like I said, now we just go ahead and clean these out. I've got some peas soaking already. I knew I was going to harvest this. So I go ahead and clean these out, put the peas in. Those will take us a couple days to eat, and then we'll have these coming in a few days after that. Alright, so we grow microgreens, right? One second, let me check over here. Once in a while I got checking on my YouTube and Facebook people. I don't know how to get on whatnot. Anthony, let's see, sent you a message. Yeah, that auto reply should have sent you a message. Okay, got the app. Where do I sign up for the Gibby? Lisa? All right, you're over here, Lisa. And the giveaway will be when I start it. A little gnome's going to pop up here. And a giveaway, a button will pop up right here. I'll let you know in 1 minute. Just listen out, okay? I'm going to go ahead and put one of these together real quick. Tonight, just like last week, we got a new hybrid. And it's only here on Whatnot. I haven't even put on Etsy yet because I love you guys on Whatnot, so you guys get the exclusive. Out of all our adapters, it's the one that the Gatorade bottles fit in. So I'm going to explain everything in just 1 second. When people are just getting in here, and that's why we got the giveaway going. Lisa, yes. Okay, what brand are those lights? Yeah, Happy Leaf. Good evening from Minnesota. Hey, how are you doing? All right, guys. Now, be sure to watch for a little gnome popping up there, okay? And this video right here is showing just what I do. I'll put one together really quick. This one's going to be refillable Coke bottle. All right? We've been doing, I use a clear one so we can see. Lots of them you see set up right here. We grow microgreens. You guys know why you should be eating microgreens, right? They're healthy for you. Tonight, we're going to have a sulforaphane mix in the blend. We've got tatsoi, speckled peas, Chinese cabbage, tatsoi, cilantro. We've got, this is wasabi flavored mustard greens. This is the sulforaphane mix that we were talking about. Radish. Somebody said they've already sprouted some radish and arugula. All right. So that's what's in the giveaway when you see it going off. Now we grow these microgreens, and this would be awesome if all you did was grow microgreens over and over again. So basically you grow microgreens, 7 to 10 days, you get something like this with the set it and forget it system that I'm going to show you. You get them germinated. It's basically, you don't have to do anything because this keeps a constant level of water down here. Right? Keeps this dry up here, cuts down your mold and mildew. You grow your microgreens, you can harvest this, clean this out, start it over again. But you can also take some of them and grow them out to baby greens. And that's what the self-watering adapter helps you with. Look at this. Right now, if you watch back there, you're going to see me doing a red container with a white interior. That's this right here that we planted out. This is the tatsoi. This is the seeds that we're giving away. This you can keep harvesting. You can go ahead and start harvesting some of this here. And you can also take some and plant them out. After each setup here, you're going to see a bunch of big plants. Those big plants are all of these little ones that we took out and put into, we just come in here like this. And we pull them out. Just like that. You saw me just pull that out, right? See the roots on it? Now I use a pool noodle. If you're into hydroponics, you got cloning collars. There's all kind of fancy mumbo jumbo techno stuff, right? I like using easy stuff that we can get hold of. So my wife gave me an idea using a pool noodle. Now watch back here. See all those microgreens? This is how we plant it out and we grow. That was kale, dino kale. That's chard. That's a bunch of dino kale. That's all your baby greens. That's pak choi. Growing full heads of pak choi. Started just like this. And here's a bunch of it. We planted out at different stages so it all doesn't come in at one time. This is a bunch more pak choi. So that's in the baby green stage. That's in the full grown stage. That was grown in milk jugs, just like this. And all we did was use a smaller piece of pool noodle and stuck them in the milk jugs, just like that. So all of that's on my channel. If you guys jump in here and you feel lost, don't worry about it, because anything that you buy tonight, I drop in one of these cards. It's actually a sticker. It's actually a sticker, so you can take it and stick it in your journal, stick it on inside your refrigerator, inside your garage or whatever. And this little QR code here, that's to my YouTube channel. And that's the playlist that has all these adapters on it, dozens of videos on it. So you can go ahead and just watch all of those, right? How long does it take to harvest? 7 to 10 days. This one over here is my Amazon store. So different things that I'm going to be showing you, like clay pebbles, nutrients. We're going to have little kits with this for you guys. We'll set those up. But all of that stuff, you can go to Amazon and you can find them over there. Okay? What did I search to find you on Etsy? Mike Van Duzee. MikeVanduzee. I sent you a tip and a blessed. Oh, you did, Anika. Thank you very much. I'm here running my mouth. Thank you for the tip. I really appreciate that. I'm going to get the blessed. See right there? That's that bowl right there. Anika said she did a blessed chat. I wasn't even watching. Okay, I see. Let's see. Gross sales. $20 tip. Thank you, Anika. Thank you very much. You rock. Guys, this giveaway right here is compliments of Anika. One second. All right, giveaway's going. Get in that giveaway. That's going to be a set of adapters. These are $19.99 on Etsy. Alright. They're buy one, get one free right now. Sometimes they're not. But Anika just gave you guys a set of them. That's that giveaway. So you gotta jump on that giveaway. Let me put this to the side so I don't have enough. I don't want to sell it. Alright, this is a giveaway, guys, from Anika. Live in an apartment and can't put in a window. What can I do? Thank you for the tip. Who's that? Carla? Where'd it go? Carlene? I'm sorry if I messed up your name. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. This is from Anika. We'll throw you a little bag of seeds in there too. Alright? Guys, check the show notes right here too. This is only United States right now, and seeds can only go lower 48. I can't send seeds to Hawaii and Alaska. So if you win like the giveaway with the seeds, or you get something like this, I'll replace it with a couple of adapters or something. All right, let's put one of these together really quick. Was that another tip? Thank you very much. Calreen, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You have to enter the giveaway for a chance to win. Yeah, just right there. All you have to do is just click that and you'll be in the giveaway. You have to be on. Thank you for all you do. Oh, thank you too, Lisa. I appreciate everybody. We're one big community. It's not just me, it's all of you, right? You have to be on your mobile to do it. But I'm going to put one together. I've got several, so if people pop in later tonight, I can put another one together. But that's how we grow it out to bigger plants. All right? I'm interested. I wonder what the prize is. The prize is a couple of adapters. This is our hybrid one. I'm going to be putting together a refillable one. They all basically work the same. They keep your water at a constant level so you can grow a bunch of microgreens like this. Set it and forget it. All right? Let me put this one together and I'll kind of explain it to y'all. It takes us a little while to get wound up over here before we even sell anything. But we like showing everybody, we like educating people and teaching people how to grow. All right, I got this at the Dollar Tree, right? Used to be $1, now it's $1.50. You might have a bunch of these just sitting around your house. Find one where whichever one, like this one's a little big, it won't fit in there, right? So you need a bigger bowl, like a baking dish, like that. So find one where it fits in. We're going to set this one up right now. This is called clay pebbles, or leca, or hydrogen. Put some in here. Now we can always put a little more if we need. Our adapter is going to be down in here, so we want the water to be down there where these holes are. It's not going to go up any higher than that. Now for nutrients, all you need is a gallon of water, and it's what we're using. General Hydroponics MaxiGrow. On my YouTube channel I use Master Blend, but all of this stuff, the stuff you've been seeing me use for like the past 6 months, has all been grown with this hydroponic nutrients. The reason why I'm using this is because a lot of people on Whatnot are showing up are like new and they have no idea what hydroponics is. People on YouTube and Facebook, you've been following me a while. Let's see, 20 seconds on the giveaway, guys. That's Anika. It's a set of adapters. See who's going to win. All right, so I'm just going to put in 1 teaspoon per gallon. That's all you need. So if you can do that, you can do all of this. That's the hardest part. Shake it up. Here goes the winner. Who's going to win it? Thank you, Anika. Raspberry. Congratulations. You won your set of adapters. You're going to be growing some microgreens. All right, now I'm going to fill up my container or bottle. We've got a bunch of different adapters. I'm going to go over those, but you can go through your recycling bin. You probably have something in there that you can use. You probably have a lot of things in there that you can use. So now instead of letting it go to the landfill, you can start growing some plants. I'm going to pour a little bit in here. All right, so this is a refillable one. If you guys have been tuning in for the past couple of months, we've been doing this one. Where'd it go? We've been doing our Coke bottle adapter, right? We put it on here and then flip it in. This time we put that in first. This is a refillable. So once this goes, you can't refill this. You just grow your microgreen 7 to 10 days and you're done, right? If you want to grow it out a little bit bigger, this one's refillable, and this one's for the plastic Coke bottles too. Now watch, this is all we do, because this is how you're going to refill it too. Just like that. Alright? Then we look, and if it looks like you can see a little bit of water, you want to put enough of this in so that it's dry. Because once it's settled and you have where your level is, you're going to want this to dry out. Initially, you're going to need a little water for your seeds to germinate. So we go ahead and wet it. But I like to put it in dry like that so I can make sure that I've got it up high enough. Alright? Now all we do is get a pack of seeds, and we portion these out to fit one of these. This one's, let's throw some tot soy in here. This one's this right here that you see growing. Okay? And this is all I do. Turn it around, sprinkle, 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 all the way around. Get them all out. And that's it. Now, you're going to want to cover it. I just use foil because I can use it over and over again. Let's see. Hello, stainless bowls. Yeah, babe, you can. We've got glass bowls here that we're going to use too. You can either tear it like this, wrap it around it. Just that easy. Alright, so if that was easy, say easy. Y'all think you can do that? Grow lights, if I can't grow outside, it's cold, temperature. Yeah, grow lights would be best if you can. Like I said, you just start with some shop lights if you need to. Something like that. If you can afford grow lights, get some grow lights. But if you need to, you can just start with LED shop lights. Now you just go ahead, easy, right? You go ahead and leave this, check it the next day, next couple of days, come in and peek in there. If it looks like it's drying out, give it a little spritz. Keep them damp while they're germinating. If you see moisture in there, don't do anything, just leave it. Sometimes I just put these out and just let them go for 3 or 4 days. I don't even check, and I'll come back in and the sprouts will be pushing up on the foil. At that point, you pull the top off, right? How long do you leave them covered in aluminum foil? Okay, that's what we're answering right now. And then when you see them popping off, pushing up on it, then you pull this off. You'll see your sprouts will look yellow because they don't have any light yet. And where the cracks of light are coming in, they'll start to turn a little green. That's the time, so you pull that off. Let me set this to the side, and I get you one that we just uncovered. We just did this one a few days ago. Alright? So that's when you go ahead and you uncover it. These just started getting some light. See how they're starting to turn green? Alright? Now it's set and forget it. See? It didn't use hardly any nutrients. We're only going 7 to 10 days to grow microgreens, right? So this is just, now you just leave it. Seven to 10 days, you're going to have stuff like this. Here's one right here. I've got another one of these bowls. We'll put together one of those if y'all like. Alright? That's cabbage. That one's really healthy for you. Look at this one. This one's tot soy. This little bowl we found at the Dollar General. Alright? See, that's just a Coke bottle. We planted this out right here on the show. So if you guys tune in, make sure you're following and bookmark the other shows and keep coming back. And you'll see the stuff that we're growing. We're actually growing all of this on the show. We're planting it out and growing it right here for you. That way, you know, you can do it too. This one we got a video on. This one's a candy tray that turns. I got a couple empty spaces back here. We took the amaranth outside and we're replanting the amaranth. So we're going to replant that. So you can go ahead and pull the drip water. You can pull a little container out here. Once that grows, you can harvest it replant it and put it back in. So I got a video on that on YouTube right now. I think it went on Facebook too. Let's see. Are there any other things you can grow using your adapters besides microgreens? Pretty much. I mean, most of the stuff is stuff, if you watch, we're growing this out into full-size plants. I've got an amaranth plant over there I can't even get because it's about this big right now. And it's because we have the refillable adapter that we keep pulling that out, refilling it, and putting it back on top. How much water do you put in the bottom? Just enough. See that hole right there? All right, see that hole? Just to cover that hole. Because that's where it's going to leak out to. Once it goes up past that, it's not going to get any higher. Because that's about where the bottle will be. Basically, that's how it works. Wherever the top of this bottle is going to be, see right about there, that's about how deep the water is going to go. So I know it's just about there, just above that hole. So I use that as a gauge. Oh, giveaway time. And thank you, Anika, for that blessed chat. The raspberry one. Guys, you want to, let's see. Y'all want some more seeds? Double tap the screen. Let me see some hearts if you want a seed giveaway. There's a couple hearts of seeds. All right, there's a giveaway. Get going. Thank you for the hearts. Adapter. All right, we'll do adapter next, okay? Who's that? Hannah. How are you doing? Nana. How are you doing? Was that Nana? Yep, it was. Welcome in. Adapter, please. All right, remind me the next time the gnome pops up here, we'll do an adapter, all right? I'll put one together. All right, so any questions? What I'm going to do is go through all the different adapters we got. And right now, like I said, basically those are in the shop and they're on Etsy. We'll go through some of those. I've got the new hybrid that is not on Etsy. It's only here. You guys only got this last week. That was the only place you can get it. And this is the only place you can get it right now. It's not on Etsy yet. All right, they have packets of microgreen seeds from Dollar Tree. Have you ever used them? I have not. I've heard some people say they work. There's not very much in them. So, you know, if there's $1 and that's what you can afford, you know, you can get that. What you want to do is save up sooner or later and start buying them in bulk. In like 1 month, like this is 20 bucks. Just 1 month, go and get like a 1 pound bag of something like broccoli, something you'll use over and over. Start doing that for 1 month, get the hang of it, save up. This will last you more than a month. And then the next month, go ahead and get another one. But if you go, you can imagine how many packets you can get out of that, right? So if you go, if they have a couple in the Dollar Tree for $1, give them a try. But your real value is going to be when you start buying it in bulk. And over here, I want you guys to come on over here and start doing this samples, because you're probably not going to get stuff like this. Like at the Dollar Tree, they're not going to have cinnamon flavored basil, right? They're not going to have soy. They're going to have common things, kale, lettuce, collards, right? They're not going to have this sulforaphane mix, right? This is an heirloom. This is from Rainbow Heirloom. This has got broccoli, Chinese cabbage, premier kale, and turnip, right? So we're trying to get you guys a mix of stuff that you won't get anywhere else. I mean, you'll be able to get it at other places, but you probably wouldn't order it, you know, on your own. And if you went and just bought like $20, you know, and spend like $200 worth of seeds, this way you can come in here and you can win like some here and try it. I'm doing well, Mike. Thanks. How about you? We're doing good. Thank you. Weather's awesome. All right, guys. So, 2 minutes in the giveaway. Here's the different adapters. When we first started, you guys saw refillable Coke. I'll explain that in a second. But we started with these. These are for mason jars. We got a regular mouth and a wide mouth. It's because there's 2 size mason jars, right? So, that's what we asked, and people said they use these a lot, so we went and made those. And we had a Coke bottle one made. You guys saw that if you've been tuning in here. This fits your 16 ounce, your 20 ounce Coke bottles, and it also fits your 1 liter bottle. So these that you see up here with 1 liter, that's this bad boy right here. Now we took the mason jar ones that fit this, and we put that right inside of it. So you can see right in the middle. So this one is, you get 2, right? So basically you can either use it on a mason jar or you can use it on a Coke bottle. So that's why we call these the hybrids. Now the ones that are going to be here tonight is this, the newest one we developed, has a Gatorade one in the middle. Because after we did this, my son was drinking Gatorade and he said this bottle is like really tough. Right? If you guys drink Gatorade, you know, you can't like squash those. Whereas these are like real flimsy. He's like, you know what, that would last a long time. So he went and designed the one, the Gatorade. So we've got a Gatorade adapter too that screws on like that. Nice and easy, right? And you see us put one together back there. And we also found out that these fit all the other juice bottles. If you go up and down and you find all the cranberry juice, apple juice, right, grape juice, V8s, the Gold Peak tea, just look and see if you got a lid that looks about like that. Chances are it's going to fit that. Now it's not an exact fit either, but it also fits the kombucha bottles, the Synergy. Somebody had one of those, so it fits it too. Anyhow, what we just made was a hybrid for the regular mouth mason jar. Here goes the winner, guys. This is for seeds. Danielle, congratulations. So we got the regular mason jar, and in the center, the Gatorade one. So it can fit the Gatorade or that. And this one's only available here on Whatnot. Let's see, half-gallon bottles. What would we say? How much of the nutrients do you use in a liter bottle? Half-gallon bottles. Can you do perennials? You can do perennials. T. Levine, how are you doing? I received the new adapter this week. Awesome. Awesome. The measurement's all the same. I don't fill it up in those bottles. I fill up 1 gallon jugs or 5 gallons. I do a 5 gallon bucket at one time. And I go and just dip these in it. If you only want to do 1 gallon at a time, you do this. 1 teaspoon per gallon. That's all you need for microgreens. The little instructions on the bag I give you say 1 to 2 teaspoons. That's what the manufacturer says. But I only put 1 teaspoon in here because we're just doing microgreens. Okay? Then this is what we take and we refill these. So we'll do another demo in a second if you want to see. But we use the same thing for everything. It's one teaspoon per gallon. All right. So we've got the new hybrid here. This is only here on Whatnot. So YouTube and Facebook, this is not on Etsy. If you want this, you have to jump over. Let me drop the link one more time before we get started on the auctions over here. So Rose, let's see, paste. Yeah, they're automatic waterers. It's just to make it easy. All right, YouTube, Facebook, there's your link. Jump over to Whatnot. We're going to get started on an auction real quick. You guys, let me know if you want to get started on a kit where we'll have everything you need to get started. Clay pebbles, nutrients, and seeds with adapters. We'll throw them all in a kit. Or if you want to just do these sudden death like one at a time, like quick draw. I mix the nutrients in a 5 gallon igloo cooler. Oh, cool, with a dispenser. Hey, that's a good tip. So you guys like the big coolers or whatever, and she mixes it in there, and then that way you can go over, you know, where you get the water from and just get the nutrients out of there. Adapter, please. All right, so we'll get started with just a couple of adapters, kits for the giveaway. I might do one. I can't do that many kits because we have giveaways like every 10 or 12 minutes. All right. So maybe if y'all are good and stick around all night, maybe we'll go ahead. Let's see, 1 hybrid, self-water, microgreens, out of 2. Awesome. Maybe I'll do 1 kit towards the end of the night. We'll do 1 kit for a giveaway. How's that? Mahalo, how are you doing? But y'all got to like double tap the screen whenever your fingers aren't tired. I know you can't sit there and do this all night. Whenever you think about it, give you a little tap, all right? I love the adapters. Thank you, Reimagine Life. Let's see. If you cover the bottle with your fingers, when you flip it, you can screw them in quickly and refill with the adapter. Awesome. Got to be quick, right? I would love to be blessed with a kit. All right. We'll see if we'll give one away towards the end of the night. All right. All right. Let me set these to the side. We're going to do 1 or 2 kits to get started with. And like I said, this is only here on Whatnot. It's not on YouTube and Facebook or Etsy or anything. So we're going to do this. We're going to do a kit where we're going to have a couple of these. I think we stuck a couple of the Coke bottle adapters on there too. How about we'll do a few kits, and then what we do is what we call sudden death. A quickie is we put these on, we set it for $1, starting bid at $1, and we set it for 5 seconds. So it's whoever bids the quickest in 5 seconds, so it can't go up like way too high, all right? I'm a newbie. What are the kits for? Hey, how are you doing, and welcome in. We grow microgreens. So if you know what microgreens are, they're healthy for you, they're easy to grow, but what we've done is make it a set it and forget it system. So we use adapters. If you watch me putting them up together right there, see that one container I'm putting together? That's this right here that's growing. And then you can take these and plant them out into bigger containers. So we'll be talking all throughout the night. And if you follow me, as soon as you see me going live, we usually do a demo. So I might do one more demo real quick. We're going to do a couple auctions. We haven't done any yet. And then we'll do another demo. Okay? All right, guys. We're going to get started with this. We're going to give you your clay pebbles to get started. There's enough nutrients for 5 gallons. You put 1 teaspoon per gallon. That's all you need, right? You can have 2 of these adapters. That's the one with the Gatorade, or if it's this regular mouth mason jar, or if it's the Gatorade. Okay? And you can have 2 of these that fits your Coke bottles. So you've got 4 adapters on there. That, and then we're going to get seeds. All right, I'm going to tell you what the seeds are. We're not going to do this after every one, so you don't hear me doing it all night over and over. Speckled peas. Tot soy. That's this one right here. Speckled peas. If you guys tuned in a little earlier, you saw me harvest them. That's this bad boy right here. All right. I know we'll never get started, but that's this bad boy right here too. That's speckled peas. All right, we'll get to that later. Tot soy, basil, cinnamon flavored basil, cilantro, wasabi flavored mustard greens. This is a sulforaphane mix. This is a new one that's going to be in there tonight. This one's healthy for you. It's got broccoli, Chinese cabbage, turnip, and kale. China rose radish, spicy, and arugula. Alright? So whenever you guys hear me say that we're having a giveaway, those are the ones that are going to be in the giveaway. I put about 6 to 8 in each one. Alright? We're going to get started with these. I'm going to start the bidding at $5. And as the bidding goes up, I'll throw more seeds in there. Alright, so this is the first one. Peas are the best. Yeah, peas are good. Love the Gatorade adapter. Awesome, Christine. Thank you. All right, somebody pre-bid this. This usually starts at $5. Somebody pre-bid it up to $16. So this one's going to start at $16, and we'll do one right after that. I'll throw one together, and it'll start at $5. All right? All right, ready, set, go. $5. And if it goes up over 50, I got a wheel that we spin, and you win all kinds of free stuff. Could be free adapters, could be more free seeds, could be free nutrients, could be free LECA. So where are we at? One more swipe. You're over 50. Who won that? Anika, you won. You know what? 50. That's close enough. I'll let you spin the wheel, okay? Get these in here. All right, she gets all those seeds with all of this. Plus, every time it goes over 50, like 50, 100, 150, if it goes up, you get to spin the wheel. We've got seeds. This one you can't see. It says leca. That's the clay pebbles. All right, ready? You won 3 adapters. So right off the bat, you won 3 adapters. All right, so we're gonna mix this up here. Thanks, Mike. Nice, Anika. Yeah. All right. So you've got that. Got the clay pebbles, nutrients. These are the hybrids with the Gatorade, the Coke bottles. We're gonna throw you another one. So you got 3 of those. You can have a set. Another hybrid, and a refillable. And all the seeds. Cool, there you got about 8 adapters in there. Mike, you can do the giveaway with the adapters. I have a bunch of them. Are you sure? Oh, that's nice. She's so nice. She just said the adapters that she won, she said she's got a bunch of them. She ordered a bunch last week. Look, we're going to do a giveaway for the adapters. This one's $19.99 on Etsy. $17.99 and like $16.99 for 3 of those, right? Anika just said we can do a giveaway for y'all with that. Let me get a box to put them in so I don't get it mixed up with other stuff. You're amazing. All right, y'all say thank you, Anika. I want others to try use. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, she's so sweet. All right, guys. So if you see the little gnome pop up here, I'll start it over. Giveaways. All right, this adapter, y'all getting that giveaway? Anika just won that with a spin, and she's kind enough to give it away to somebody else. That's awesome. So you're gonna get 1, 2, 3. We're gonna toss you in some seeds too. This is the cinnamon flavored basil, hot soy. So that's a good drawing right there. Y'all get in that. All right, let's throw another one together. Yes, that's very nice. Thank you very much. We're going to put another one together here. When that's running, we should be able to get this one done. That's a Gatorade hybrid. Can't get that anywhere else. Couple extra Coke bottle adapters. And the seeds. All right, with this one too, we've got that sulforaphane mix, right? We're also going to toss one of these in. This is a superfood microgreen mix. It's got kohlrabi, collard, radish, turnip, and broccoli. All right, that's a special one. We're going to put that in there too. Your favorite microgreen to grow. Tatsoi or pak choi right there. All right, ready guys? Get your fingers ready. We're going to start at $5. Ready, set, and go. 13, 15, 23. I said, and if we go up to 50, another bid. Oh, we went over 50. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Somebody's going to get free stuff. 61. Where are we at? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 66. There's another one. That's mustard flavor wasabi. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 71. Somebody sniped. We'll get some more tatsoi. Who's winning? Hawili. Oh, Shirley jumped in there. Speckle peas. Ken Shirley, hold on. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. We'll get you to spin the wheel too. Yeah, guys, this is why you want to do microgreen seeds. If you go into the home improvement store and you try to buy seeds, just like the ones I got, and you try to grow microgreens, you're going to be dissatisfied. You're not going to, you're going to get, it's going to be all sparse. Shirley, yep, thank you. And we got 1 minute on the giveaway. Awesome. Did you get all your other stuff in, Shirley? Let's spin the wheel. All right. Shirley gets to spin the wheel. Ready? Here we go. Let's see. You get more hydrogen, more clay pebbles. That's useful. I get a bigger box. Thanks. No problem. If I can get another, here I'll put one of those into another Coke bottle. So you got, that way you have a set of 3 of them in there. And all those seeds. YouTube and Facebook, need to jump over to Whatnot. Here we go. Drawing the winner. This from Anika. I mean, let's see. Dane. Did I say that name right? Congratulations. That was 3 adapters that she had won, and she said to give it away to somebody else. Did I see that right? Was that Dane? Yeah, thank you. Okay, cool. You got a couple packs of seeds, and you've got that hybrid adapter. This is $19.99 on Etsy. That one's $17.99. So you got your set of 3 adapters and some seeds in there. You guys are awesome. Oh, there it is. We just got done with the giveaway, didn't we? Y'all ready for another one? Or is that too close together? Is that too many giveaways? If y'all want the giveaway, double tap. And we'll start another one. This is so fun. Yeah, it is. Like I said, I can't do this over on YouTube and Facebook. Sorry, YouTube, Facebook. Y'all jump over on Whatnot. I give away a bunch of stuff over the years over there, and most people don't get me their address. Over here, your address is already in. So all those people who just won, their information is already in there. I just go tomorrow, I just print up a label, stick it on that box, and drop it in the mail. I don't have to worry about trying to get somebody's address in that. It's awesome. So I love it over here on Whatnot. And that's why when you remove some of the barriers, the obstacles, everything becomes more fun, right? Never too many. All right, everybody said another giveaway. And somebody said adapter on the last one. So we'll count that one as an adapter. We'll do some more seeds right here. And if y'all want adapters on the next one, holler, we'll do adapters, all right? Somebody said seeds. Everybody's saying seeds. So here, there's some more seeds. If anybody wants seeds, right here, go jump on that. Now I can do some more kits. Do y'all want me to do a couple quick fires with these? I'll do one real quick so you guys can see what that is. And you let me know if you want to do that. I printed up some labels instead of like numbering them to keep track of it. Because I have bad handwriting. Sometimes I can't recognize my numbers the next day. I'm going, is that a 1 or a 9? Yes. All right. So guys, we're going to do this. If you guys want me to do any of the other ones, the hybrids with the Coke bottle, that's our original. The refillables, just a plain Gatorade, or we'll do some of these too. The Coke bottles, we'll do sets of 3s of those. Let me know, but I'm going to be doing basically these because you can only get these on Whatnot. The other things are over on Etsy. Nutrients. Okay, I'll do a quick flash sale. We're going to get ready to do this. I'll do a quick flash sale. I've got nutrients. This is for people who are just starting out. There's a sample of nutrients. Okay. It's in the shop. I think it's $6, and I run a flash sale for half price. It's going to be like $3. This is better if you go and buy it in bulk, if you're like serious and you're going to be growing a lot. If you're just starting and you want a sample, just to give this, try this enough to make 5 gallons. That should be enough for you to make up your mind whether you like it or not, okay? I need to buy it all. Don't buy it all. I tell you where to go get it. It's more cost effective if you go and get you 2 pounds of it, okay? This is for, people that are just starting out. This just help, let's see, buy now. And then we'll do the flash sale, okay? I don't even have it in here. Just starting out. Okay. All right, 1 second. Let me go to inventory. I didn't even put it in here because I didn't plan on doing that. This is just something we do to help people. So you guys give me 1 second to get this started. And then we'll do the... Am I blinding y'all with that? All right, trying to find the show, if I can put it in a show. All right, give me 1 second because when I do it, it takes a second for it to populate inside the show. When y'all see it pop up over there, here we go. All right, 2 minutes. This is going to be half price. And there's just 10 of them. So if you need it, jump on that. And then we're going to do this. We're going to run this. We're going to start at $1, okay? I became aware of you on the Crumb City show. Awesome, Christine. Thank you. A few days ago. So glad. Thank you. They're awesome. That's why we're over here. I've got a bunch of their cookies. And you know what? I got 4 of the Flexfetti, the protein cookies, in my mailbox right now. I haven't run out there to get it. I just saw a notification. So it's sitting out there. I hope somebody doesn't get my cookies. But they're sitting out there. I've got 4 of them right now. Crumb City's awesome. Let's see. Flash sale. Okay, are they all gone? All right, flash sale's gone. When I get more of those packed up, I'll do some more. If y'all follow me and just bookmark our future shows, and we'll do more of it. All right. All right. This is what we're gonna do, guys. This one fits regular mouth mason jars, and it also fits Gatorade bottle. All right. We're gonna be doing a couple of these. We're gonna do this here, and we'll do like this. We'll say mustard flavored or wasabi flavored mustard greens and the sulforaphane mix. Okay, that's the one that's healthy for you. Broccoli, cabbage, turnip, kale. Okay, those two and this. So we start at $1. 5 seconds. Give me just a second to get the first one started. Oh, we got a winner going. Giveaway. Lumbo, congratulations. You won a bunch of seeds. All right, auction, sudden death. We got 5 seconds. All right, get your fingers ready. Set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's that? Raphael. Congratulations. Raphael. When it goes over like 17, I put 2 in there. All right. There's seeds. There's another tatsoi in there for you too. Radish and that's not it. Radish and the wasabi flavored mustard greens. Ready? Fingers ready. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Thank you very much. My mouse isn't working. There we go. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody pre-bid that one up. Cooper, congratulations. Three, two. I said if it goes up over 17, I'll toss an extra one in there until we run out. How about speckled peas? Here we'll do speckled peas, tatsoi, and the wasabi. I love tatsoi and bok choy. Awesome. It's great. I love it too. We grow bunches of it. All right, ready? Fingers ready? Set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Christine. All right, you get 2. What else? We'll throw some more tatsoi in that one too. All right, who's doing the pre-bids? Got another pre-bid up to 20. All right, guys, these are like pre-bids. When we get through those, we'll get bidding started back at a buck. All right. Let's see. This one I can see the pre-bid's already 20, so this one's gonna have 2 of those and the nutrients and everything. All right. Ready? Fingers ready. Set and go. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ilya, congratulations. You got 2. I think you're selling Blessed Chat. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. We're on the giveaway thing. So, give me 1 second. Yeah, oops. All right, we're going to start at a buck. That's why those were starting at 20. You guys are getting 2. We're going to go back to 1. Some people are saying they wanted it at 1. Who jumped in there and told me that? Thank you very much. You're selling blessed. Yeah. All right, so we're going to do all the blessed chats. All right, now we're going to get back down to 1. Give me 1 second here. How about the first one? All right, let me get the soul. Let me see if the first one. Let's chat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The first one was the one that Anika did. Hold on, I got all the hydroponic nutrients to go through here. Giveaway adapter. Oh, time for another giveaway. Do you sell seeds on the buy now? I was putting like this sample pack up. Got tape stuck on it. I was putting that up there just so, you know, people who wanted to buy that, they could. I don't sell it like in bulk or anything. Mini grow kit number 2. Alright guys, we're going back to auction. My parrots are going to love this. Awesome. Oh, you got parrots. We took care of a macaw and what's the big white one like Beretta had? We were farmhands for a while and they had that. That would be great. I'd love to buy that. Alright, give me a second. I'll see if it's in there. If not, on our next show we'll have it. Alright guys, that was starting at 20. That's why I was throwing in 2 of those adapters. We're going to go back to 1. Let's see if I can do this right. Alright. Try this. This is the radish. This is the sulforaphane mix and mustard, wasabi flavored mustard. The giveaway gnome. This is where I got mixed up. I went to the giveaway. I did that. Giveaway, go. And then I was over here clicking the wrong one. Alright, all the blessed chats are out of the way. Did somebody else get a blessed chat? Alright, we're going to start this at $1. 5 seconds. Ready? Get your fingers ready. Set. Go. There we go. $1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Here you are. Alright, who set me straight there? Do you sell the rocks? I can do a couple of them. Y'all want me to do a flash sale on some of the hydroton, the clay pebbles? I've got them in my shop. They're like $8 for a quart bag. I do a flash sale for $4. Yes, clay pebbles. Alright, let me do one more of these. Get back on track. And then we'll jump back and I'll like mess up on it again. Here, basil, cinnamon flavored basil, wasabi flavored mustard greens, and one of those, $1. Alright, get your fingers ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who won? Natalie, congratulations. Alright, when I put these over there, guys, I'm going to run a flash sale. Hold on one second. I gotta import it in here too. I didn't have all of this on my shop because I wasn't really planning on doing this, but if y'all need it, Let's see, I think I've got the microgreen seed pack, clay pebbles. Add to show. Alright, it says it should be in here. This is what happened. I was in the buy it now. Alright, here's clay pebbles, guys. I didn't catch where you got your nutrients in bulk from. Just check on Amazon, look for General Hydroponics Maxi-Grow. I'll show you the bag real quick, alright? Alrighty, there you go. I will let that run for a few minutes. Let me show you. If you go get this in bulk, look on Amazon. Because they just ship it to, if you buy this at other places, they charge you for like shipping and everything too. But I think all the words are in the way here. General Hydroponics Maxi-Grow. Easiest stuff to start with. If you go on my channel on YouTube, you can see me using a bunch of Master Blend. That works awesome. And if you're growing like peppers and tomatoes, I've got like towers that I made out of 5-gallon buckets. We made our own tower for like 10 bucks. Go check out my channel. And we grew peppers and tomatoes on there. No pumps, no aeration. Basic crack key setup, just like we're doing here, where we pull these out and put them into a bigger container. We put them in 5-gallon buckets. The tomatoes and peppers, we just went up to the store and bought transplants whenever they have them, and brought those home, rinsed off the roots, popped them in there, and just grew them like that. It's that easy. So we like to show people like the easy way to do things. That's when people ask like a lot of technical questions. I don't know the answer. I don't try to learn everything. I just want people to grow their own food. So I know what I can grow, and you'll see it on my channel. I want everybody to be able to at least grow like that. 40 seconds on the giveaway, guys. 40 seconds on the giveaway. And we're going to get started. We're going to do a couple more of these. We'll do a couple more of the quick draws, and then you guys, if anybody wants a kit, holler out I want a kit, and I'll put a kit together. All right, 10 seconds on the giveaway, and then we'll get back to the quick draw. You guys seen all that? Who saw the peas? Here we go. Kitten, congratulations. You won a bunch of microgreen seeds. All right, cool deal. Here, I know I could sell a lot more if I just shut up through the night, but I get excited showing you guys a bunch of things. If you guys were in the beginning of our show, we were harvesting some of the pea shoots, right? This is what like the chefs like to take because of the little tendrils and everything. See that? They'll throw that on your plate. It's kind of bougie. They'll charge you an extra $10 for that, right? Because it looks fancy. This is what you want. You want to grow a bunch. You want to eat a lot of them, all right? Look at this. Watch. All right? No nutrients. No grow medium. Just look for Microgreen Grow Tray. Hit me up on Whatnot. I'll show you. I used to sell these, but you can just buy these on Amazon. I have a tough time getting them in around Christmas, so we might do it after Christmas and that. And all you do is rinse your peas overnight, dump them in here, rinse them out a couple times a day. I've got that on my channel too. But look at all that you can grow. Then we harvest that top just like I showed you. All this is organic matter. That can go into your compost. Or like they were saying, their chickens love that. So you can have the top part, you can leave the grass for your chickens. Is that cool? Let's see, did you grow all those under lights? Yeah, this is under lights. Indoors. This one that you saw in the video, this candy tray, I planted that outdoors. It sprouted in that, but then I brought it in to shoot videos and everything. And it grew, these two grew indoors. The first grow, I've done several grows on it already. Was done, so it would work outdoors and indoors. Beautiful roots. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, chickens would love that, right? Alrighty guys, let's see, we're going to do a couple more quick draw. And like I said, if you guys want refillables or these, we can sell these like in sets of 3. We'll do that in a second. Let's go through what I got of these. And then we'll get on to the other ones. We do number 3 and number 4. We'll do both these the same. We'll do that cinnamon flavor basil, mustard flavor wasabi. Here, and we'll put that sulfur. No, we'll do the super mix. We'll do the superfood mix. So we got 2 we're going to do back to back. All right, just like this. It'll be number 3 and number 4. All right. How's your wife doing? She's a little under the weather right now. She's on day 3. She does chemo on Tuesdays, and by Friday it starts to hit her, and so she'll start recovering over the weekend. Thank you for asking. This one I just feel bad for her over the weekend and that. All right, guys, get your fingers ready. Set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who won that? Shirley, congratulations. Ready? One more. Back to back. Same thing. Same seeds. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 21, Christine. Congratulations. Said if it goes over, you're going to get 2. And YouTube and Facebook, if I ever get caught up with orders and that, I might put it on Etsy, but we just can't even keep up. That's why I just do it over here on Whatnot. Sweet, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, you get 2 of them with that. All right, now get back to my numbers. Number 5. All right, let's do cilantro, speckled peas, and tot soy. One of those. Ready? Set. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who won that? Sarah, congratulations. You guys let me know. I'll just keep doing them until everybody gets what they need or until we run out. And holler when you want the other adapters. Thank you. Awesome. Congratulations. Cinnamon flavor basil. Mustard flavor wasabi. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tammy, congratulations. All right, the mustard flavor wasabi, tot soy, and we'll do one of these superfood blends with this one. All right, fingers ready, set, and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Christine, you got another one. Long neck refillable, work for wine bottles. Let me show you real quick. I'll throw you another tatsoi in there too. Y'all don't mind me stopping the auction for a second and just running my mouth, right? Let me grab a wine bottle. Alright, here's a wine bottle, right? Here's the refillable. This is the one that fits the long neck bottles. Theoretically, it does fit and it will work. The only problem is these are really heavy, the bottle by itself. Then you fill it up with water, your nutrients, and they're made to be bottom heavy, right? So when you flip them over like this, the heavy part's on the top now. So if you take that and set it like that, it doesn't fit exactly like the beer bottle. It's bigger. See? So if you're going to put it into a container and move it around, this is really not that steady because all the weight's on the top. So like that's a bowl, but if you get something like a little bigger, like a baking dish, that'll fit down in there. And if you're going to plan it out and just leave it, it'll work. If you got a bunch of wine bottles laying around, you can do that. If you're going to take it and pick it up and move it, you're going to have to be careful with it. Okay? That's why I don't really tell people about the wine bottle. So speaking of refillable, does anybody want me to run the refillables? Use a deeper bowl so you can put a bit more rocks and weight. Yeah, that'd work. Blake, what's up? Thanks, Mike. Exactly what I needed to know. Yeah, you just have to be careful with it. And there's some bottles that are shorter too. There's different wine bottles, but a lot of them, they make them heavier on the bottom. So that's just what I found. Alrighty, cool deal. I got a couple more of these. We'll do a couple more of these and then we'll run the refillables or the Coke bottles. We can do 3 of those at a time. That'd be kind of cool. Which works with the Synergy Kombucha? Pretty much the Gatorade one. So the Gatorade, and this one that we're doing right now, has the Gatorade one in the middle there. Let me see if I got the kombucha. I had a bottle at one time. I think I got rid of them. I was using them. But this one basically fits the kombucha bottle. It doesn't fit exactly, so I can't guarantee how many times you can put it on and take it off and put it on and take it off. Right? We missed the giveaway. All right, let me get that started. So it might not last as long as this is made to fit that perfectly, the juice bottles. So this will fit it, but I don't know how long it'll last. All right, somebody said we missed a giveaway. Hey, giveaway's going, guys. Jump into giveaway. Let's start this again. Might have to turn the sound up a little so I can hear it. Giveaway time. All right, jump in the giveaway. All right, let's do 2 more of these. All right, we'll do this back to back like the other one. We're going to put the superfood mix, the superfood blend into each one of these, right? Cinnamon flavored basil. And the wasabi flavored mustard greens. All right, we're going to do these back to back. So get your fingers ready. Starting at $1. Make sure I get onto the right one. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cooper, congratulations. Cooper, you get 2. All right, you're on number 8. All right, one more. Ready? Fingers ready. Set. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Christine, you get 2. Alright guys, I'm going to run a couple of the Coke bottle adapters. These take over an hour to print each one. The little Coke bottle adapter one, the first one that we made, we can print those a little faster. So we can give those away in like a set of 3. That way you can get 3 of these things going at one time. Just like this one right here. Alright, that's the red cabbage. Y'all holler if you want to see another demo or anything too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this is the one, if you guys have this, like I said, a lot of people have these like oodles of them in the recycling bin, right? Just sitting around. That's a 16 ounce, it fits a 20 ounce, it also fits the 1 liter bottle that we've got going like right there. We did, let me show you this one. I gotta be careful moving it. This is one you saw in the videos with the rib tray. That's it growing right there. And that's a 1 liter bottle up there. So that's a lot of nutrients. We're not gonna have to refill this one. That was with this. It fits the 1 liter bottles too. This was alkaline water or whatever, right? Let's see. Oh wow, I would, let's see, like those Coke bottle adapters. Well, the adapters work with water bottles. Now the water bottles have a little different thread, and they're really, really flimsy. They're even more flimsy than this. This one still had water in it. But look around. See that one right there? We just finished this off. So we're using what we got. That's what we got planted right there in that one, the candy tray. So if you guys go check out YouTube or Facebook, you'll see a video that I just put out on the candy tray. This has 5 different sections in it. You can take each one out and harvest it, replant it, and put it back in. This one, the red cabbage here, comes out. I don't want to drip water everywhere, but see, you can take it out, harvest that, replant it, and put it back in. So go check out that video. Alright, I'm going to put the wet one to the side. So that's for these. Let's do 2. Like we said, did the last one a little quick fire. We're going to do this in sets of 3, you guys. And we'll be on number 10 and number 11. Now I got my numbers straightened out again from the earlier mistake I made. Ooh, let's start this. Alright, superfood mix. And the wasabi. Here, we'll do arugula with this one. We'll do 3 with each one. Alright? So it's going to have the superfood mix, wasabi flavored mustard greens, and arugula. And 3 of these, if I can hold it. Alright, so if you don't win the first one, we're going to run it back to back. 2 of them. Alright? Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congrats. T. Levine, congrats. You got 3 of them and all these seeds. Ready, 1 more right now. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Cooper. You went over 20. I'm going to throw you another one in there. All right, so that's number 11. It works with several water bottles. There you go. Somebody said it works with water bottles. Yeah, that 1 liter bottle was that was alkaline water. The little tiny water bottles, some of them don't fit just right. All right, packs. Like I said, if y'all want any kits, let me know. I'll put a kit together. 1, 2, 3. Make sure we got enough. All right, we got enough for 2 packs. We'll do this again. Superfood. Here we do superfood. Basil, cinnamon flavored basil, and tatsoi. 1 in each. 1 in each. And 3. 1, 2, 3. Anyone know what did I win in the giveaway? You won packs of seeds. You won 8 microgreen seeds. Congratulations. I didn't even see that go off. Thank you very much. Ready, set, and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. Who's that? Hawili. Congratulations. Ready? One more. Same thing. Same thing. Fingers ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. The J. How are you doing? Congratulations. I think with all I bought, I know I have a kit. Yeah, you can put a kit together. No, can always have more seeds. Yeah. Can always use more seeds, right? No problem. Thank you very much. Can I get just seeds? Let's see. Did you just win the giveaway? Or are you looking for seeds? Yes. Yeah, the giveaway was seeds. You got 8 packs. No, he won a bid. I have to go back and see which one. So you didn't win this one? Did you win the one just before it? I have like 100 names going by me. My brain's like mush. The one you have your hand on. So you were, let me see, number 13. So you were number 12? One second. All right, so you're number 12. So you don't want any adapters? All right, we'll run the adapters for somebody else. And you want like speckled peas. All right, in addition to the superfood ones, here, I gave you a round of seeds. How's that? No. So you don't want that? I'll take his adapters. Yes, thanks. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so we got those. Alrighty. I get out of my groove. See, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, superfood blend. We'll just do this superfood blend. Oh, there we go. I heard it that time. Superfood blend and radish. All right, giveaway first. All right, get in the giveaway. All right, that's seeds for the people who are interested. 8 packs of seeds, all right? Run a bag like that and I'll... All right, we'll do 1 bag of seeds. Hold on 1 second. All right, so when people are distracted getting in the giveaway, we're going to do this, each one. Radish, superfood blend. 3 of the Coke bottle adapters. Ready, set, get your fingers ready, and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rafael, congratulations. I'm going to throw you an extra adapter in there, okay? Alright, ready? 1 more, just like it. Fingers ready. Don't go anywhere. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nana. That one over 17. I'm going to put 4 in there too. Let me see if I got them. I got a couple. Alright, you guys get 4 in each one of yours. Alright, does anybody want refillable ones? Do you ever get pepper seeds? No, I don't, because peppers don't grow as microgreen seeds. You don't eat the pepper part of the plant like tomatoes. You don't have tomato seeds, tomato microgreens. So we don't really do peppers. Alright, somebody wanted seeds. Wanted a pack of this, just seeds. And they wanted me to run it. You guys can see the bidding goes up quite fast. Let me see if I can put it in my Buy It Now shop. Let's see, should the grow box be opaque or can you use glass? You can use either, because with microgreens, they're growing fast. You're not going to have a problem with algae. This one's clear. These are clear. I had radish. Here's some radish that we planted out here. You can see the bowl is clear. That way you can see what's going on. This is what kids like to see too. Water stays down here, right? This stays dry up here. Y'all want me to plant one out real quick? Let me know if you want me to plant one out. Yes, please. We can take a break from like selling, right? Alright guys, this is the one exclusive to Whatnot that we've been selling over here. This one fits your regular mouth mason jar, right? Or Mill Creek, what's up? I see you pop in here. We also made the middle here to fit the Gatorade bottles. Alright, it's a baking dish. I went up to the thrift shop and I bought a buggy full of baking dishes for like $1.99 a piece. So just look around. Goodwill, they want like $8.99 now or whatever. They're getting kind of crazy. But a little family-owned thrift shops and that, you can find a good deal. Thank you, Mike. No problem, Nana. Hey, Hey, Mill Creek. How are you doing? Hey, what do y'all want me to do? Put G for Gatorade or M for Mason jar? Because we can use either one. All right? Put G or M. Let me see how many go in there. M. and mason jar, mason jar, mason jar. All right, mason jar. Let's do that. Mason jar, mason jar. 30 seconds on the giveaway. We'll hold off for the giveaway. All right. And we're going to put this together. Everybody's popping in here, so don't go anywhere. We're going to do a quick demo. YouTube, Facebook, can you see this? 10 seconds. Let me look. YouTube and Facebook right there. All right, you can see that, right? Where can I buy it? Jump on over to Whatnot. Here, let me drop a link. And you get a $15 credit to shop. Here goes the giveaway too. And we got giveaways going. We got all kinds. Jay, congratulations. All kinds of stuff going on all the time. All right, there's the link. Jump on over to Whatnot. Just hang out in the stream. Whenever the gnome pops up, we have a giveaway. Jay just won. What's your favorite micro to grow? Look. You can follow my channel. Look at this. Who can't love that? That's tot soy. Pak choy grows the same way. There's a little more pepper in that. Alright? If you watch that up there, you'll see me putting this together on there. This is about ready to harvest. Or you can take these out, pull these guys out, and plant them out into a bigger container. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can toss that in your salads, your soups. If you have hot soup, like ramen. Times are tough, right? What's ramen cost? Less than $1 for a bowl of ramen, but it's just noodles, right? Go ahead and heat up your ramen. I only put half the packet in. I throw away half the seasoning and shit. Sometimes I don't even put it in. I put like nooch. Anybody know what nooch is? Put nooch in the chat if you know what nooch is. And then I go on over and grab a handful of these, rinse them off, and toss them in. And don't even cook. You drop it in your hot soup and it just wilts. It's awesome. That's my favorite. That's versatile. That'll grow during the summer. That'll grow during the winter. Mike, do you ever have an issue with gnats that are on what you're growing? Indoors, you can see I haven't got any here. And since we're not dealing with soil, a lot of times the fungus gnats come from soil. Their eggs are in it and that. So I haven't had any problems with that. Mosquitoes, you're not going to have any problem because what happens is this one's clear. You're going to see it. The water will stay down here. Then you're going to have your grow medium. Right? The mosquitoes aren't going to crawl down through the grow medium and then plant their eggs down there, right? They want to go into still water, right? But they're not going to crawl down through all of this, so you probably won't have any problem with mosquitoes in that where you live too. All right, YouTube and Facebook can see this. Nutritional yeast. There you go, nooch. Good to know. Guys, I am addicted to nooch. I can eat it plain. I eat toast and just put butter and sprinkle nooch all over it. I eat my rice with it. I sprinkle it on like everything. When I'm like run out, I bite in like bulk, like a big bag. I go to the bulk section. How does it work? How does what? The adapter? We're going to put one together real quick right here so y'all can see. All right? Now watch. I'm going to put this together and I'm not going to explain it because it takes me a while to go through and explain. I want to see you guys see how quick it is to put one together that's this big, right? Something like that. So I'm just going to put this together and then if you have questions, I'll explain it, okay? So first, watch this. Nutrients, 1 teaspoon per gallon. That's what we got down there. We explained this at the beginning of the show. You guys, this is the hardest part. Okay, a little in here. Here's our adapter. Everybody said mason jar, but this adapter fits the Gatorade too. But everybody said use the mason jar, right? Here. How easy was that? Say easy. See it dripping out a little? It's finding its level. It's clay pebbles. Now I just want this up high enough so I can see it's dry. I want my top layer to be dry because as this grows, I want it to, see I said I wasn't going to talk right. I want it to dry out. To get the seeds to germinate, they got to be wet though. So this is just plain water. Tatsoi. Now this one's a little bit bigger. These are portioned out for these cereal bowls about this size. We're going to put a tiny bit more on here. Probably about half of this bag. And you just save that for later. Water. Then we want to cover it up and put it aside for a couple of days till the seeds germinate. Then we pull this off, and then it's set it and forget it. So check out my channel if you guys purchase anything. Watch this. Alright, that blocks out the light. That keeps in the condensation. Stops it from evaporating. That's it. How easy was that? Say easy, or double tap the screen if it was easy. Let's peek in here. Alright. See that? Glass bowl. Pull this back off of here. So easy. Pull that back so you can see it. Alright. That's how you do it. Alright. So this is how it works. The adapter keeps the water down here. After these germinate, come in here and peek. Right? If it looks like it's drying out, give it another little spritz. First couple of days until they germinate. If you can see condensation, it looks wet, don't do anything. Just leave it like it is. Alright? Keep it in the dark. Yeah, I do. I grow them outside just like this. That's why I use a foil. I have a shade house. Not direct sunlight or anything, right? So it sits out in the shade and this is covered up. They'll germinate just like that. You can take them and put them in the dark. And then after they germinate, they're going to start pushing up on this. I got a video that rib tray, it was lifting the lid up off of it. We don't weight anything. If you go look at all the microgreen growers and everything out there, they're going to tell you have to like get cement. You got to get cement blocks and weight down your microgreens and that, right? Not one thing on here had a weight. I don't want I'll go work out if I want weights, right? I don't want to be carrying around a bunch of cement blocks to grow a bunch of microgreens. Somebody said never enough giveaways. I see the hearts. Double tap. Double tap. There you go. Double tap. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. There you go. Giveaway. Thank you very much. But that's what the adapter does. So when you pull the top off of here in 3 or 4 days, then you just leave it. That's what makes it set and forget it. So this is going to go through here. You're going to grow microgreens. If you want to grow baby greens, you're going to have to refill it a little bit. And that's why we have refillable adapters in that too. This, if it goes and this completely runs out, and these are getting kind of big like the tatsoi, you want them just a little bigger, you can always come in with a little bit of nutrients and water and just pour it against the bottle. Let it run down the side. Don't dump them on top of the microgreens because that's what you don't want everything wet, right? You can sneak a little bit in there and let it go another couple of days. Alright? Now y'all go watch my channel on YouTube and Facebook. I just put one on with this candy tray where you can pull each one of these out, harvest them, and put it back in. There's 5 of them in here. And I'm going to have another one coming out with radish. If you guys remember, this whole thing was full of radish. It was just one container, and the radish was this damn tall, right? I just harvested that, and there was actual little baby radishes inside of it. So that video is going to be coming out. Let me move this. That was a baking dish. Here's another one. You know, if you want to get decorative too, go find some cool looking bowls. Now we get all off track and people are like, I wanted to buy some, but all he did was run his mouth all night. What do you got? I agree, Cooper. Pretty. I am so excited and can't hardly wait to receive my... Cool, Cooper. Yeah. Hey, and like I said, I'll get back to the auction, guys. This is going to be inside your all's orders. If I forget it, hit me up over here. I'll get you the link. This QR code, you scan that with your phone and it takes you to my YouTube channel, the playlist that has dozens of these videos. So you know what to do. This one has Amazon store. That's where you can go and look for. Somebody was asking about the nutrients. I think I've got that in my Amazon shop so you can find it easy. And clay pebbles. I think I put the microgreen grower, the trays and that in there too. So if you guys have any questions, just go check that out. And you can also go to Facebook and join my group, Keep On Growing. and there's lots of people that hop in there and help each other out. It's awesome. It's a great community. My wife is like policing it all the time and gets rid of all the spammers and everything, and we try not to let anybody join. So people are in there just helping each other out. It's a really good little community. Let's see, good question. Also curious, what was your question? Is it Christine or Krista? Let me scroll back up and see if I can see a question. Do you keep it in the dark? Or that was Thomas. Mike, do you have an issue with nets? Let's see, I answered that one. Great community. You two do. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Can you use saran wrap? Yeah, you can if you keep it in a dark place. You want it dark to germinate, and then after it germinates, you're going to pull it off. But you definitely can. But you can't like cover it with clear and then let it sit out in the sun. Your seeds won't germinate. They need a little bit of darkness, at least most of them. And that's why I like saying in general, all of them, I just do it that way. Do you ever grow cilantro? Who just asked? Blue Eye. If you watch up there, you're going to see a container, a clear bowl with a green bottle. It's me planting it on that video. You'll see me actually planting this. Now each one of these, you can see I picked some off the back here. See this little sparse right there? So you can go and take each one of these and pull another one out. These have long roots. I don't want to mess up the other ones. My little babies. Let go. Now look how long the roots are. I had to get a couple of them. Here goes the winner. Chicken dinner. Garden Tech. Congratulations. Didn't you win before too? Or was that like last week? All right. See those long roots? You can take these and plant these into bigger containers like we've been showing back there and grow each one out into another cilantro plant. These will actually seed. You have flowers too. Look pretty cool. Well, that's what we use these for. If you need a little bit, you can come in and grab a little for salad. Cilantro is kind of cheap if you go and buy it in the store. I like having it fresh because you have it growing out there. It's fresh whenever you want it. And you don't have to worry. Guys, one thing about all this is that you're not putting any pesticides. And you don't have to worry about anything being put on it. You're growing this, no pesticides at all. No herbicides or anything, right? And you don't have to worry about like how many people handled your cilantro before you got to it. When we go and see a big pile of cilantro and the person in front of you is like digging through them and then it's your turn to go get it, right? You don't have to worry about that. You're the only one who's touched this, or you, your family. That's why we like growing our own. So we do this, and when they get to like this, we pull them out. See all those roots? Plant them into the bigger containers. All right. Hold on one second, because that's like 3 cilantro plants I'm going to waste. Where'd my cup go? It's just temporary until I can put it in a container outside. I just poured some of the hydrogen in there. You guys are like this too. You don't like wasting plants, right? I just put some hydrogen in it, some of the clay pebbles, little nutrients. And I just stuck it in there. You can just grow it like that if you want. We had a couple growing up here. We had amaranth growing like that too. I'm going to ask crazy questions. That's cool. Can we make collard greens into microgreens? Yeah, we do collards all the time. I've got some collards out there. And then the collards you can actually take. Let me put this aside. Let me talk to you about that. This goes for kale too. Kale and collards. Collards work great. See right there. That was baby. That was baby kale. Did I miss it? Here we go. All right, let me see if I can pause it. Right there. That's baby kale. That's in a downspout. I call it a nursery tray. Instead of like our downspout where we put just 5 of them in there, I've got about 60 spots. I just used the 1-inch drill bit. Now I took those out just like we did the cilantro. We put kale in there. Let that go a couple of weeks. Now you got baby kale. You do the same thing with collards. The one thing I like, well, one thing is there's no sand, right? So when you go in the store and you buy baby kale or you buy baby collards, it's expensive because it's something, you know, like some kind of bougie food right now. It's like a superfood, so they charge you a lot. You can grow your own really cheap. You don't get no sand in it. So when you do it like this, we like it because it's really tender. You can take that and just drop it on your salad, drop it in your soups, put in your spring rolls. Collards, if you grow full collards in the garden, full of sand, you got to wash it, and then you got to cook the crap out of it, right? So you do like this, it's really tender. You can eat it raw like that, so you're getting all your nutrients and everything, and it's really, really, really good to eat. Let's see, oh snap, I'm doing it. Yeah, green smoothies. Yeah, drop them in your smoothies. Let's see, Ken calendula. Be grown like that. I don't know. You have to check. Some flowers, some plants, like rosemary, don't like the roots wet all the time. So not every plant can. You're going to have to, like, just Google if this plant's good for hydroponics and then test some. The nasturtiums that you see right there. Let me see if I can get a zoom out. See right there? I don't know if you can see on the picture. There's red flowers. There's a downspout. Those are nasturtiums. We grow those. You can grow nasturtiums, and nasturtiums you can eat the stem, you can eat the leaves, you can eat the seed pod, you can eat the flowers. Now chefs will take the nasturtiums because they're peppery and they're pretty. They'll take those and drop them on your plate and charge you like an extra $5 every time they drop a flower on there, right? Because they make it look fancy. You can grow them in the system, and we sprouted these just like we did all our other stuff. Took those, transferred them, and put 1 or 2 in each hole, and grew out nasturtiums like that. So you just have to try. Alrighty, guys. That was your lessons. Now, do y'all, let's see, we didn't do any of the refillables. How about turnip greens? Yeah, and guess what? When you move them into a downspout, it's a little tricky. Play around with it. Check out Healing Hobbies on YouTube. She grows root vegetables. I actually grew turnips in a downspout, so I grew them as microgreens. Put them in, a little finicky because you got to figure out you're not having like dirt around a turnip, and root vegetables are a little tricky, but we did it. I started my downspout yesterday. Gila Ridge, awesome. Hey, let me know when you get it started too. If you drop some videos or whatever, I'll shout you out. Alrighty, remind me, we sell downspouts. No, I did years ago. It got me through COVID and lockdown. So I really appreciate everybody that like bought them. That's what my wife does, murals, and we would travel house to house, and she paint murals on walls like 2 stories high, or paint ceilings and walls and all kinds of stuff. And when lockdown happened, our business that we were been building for 20 years went from here to zero, like in a week. Everybody was calling and canceling, and excuse me, we couldn't say anything about it because nobody could work anywhere. So our business went like from here to zero, and we had to do something. And I was showing people how to do this, so I put some up for sale, and I did that. My poor neighbors. I was going from the crack of dawn till sundown. My power tools outside, just cutting, drilling holes, heating and bending the ends, and the guys through really did appreciate it. But I drove my neighbors crazy for 2 years, so we don't sell any anymore. That's why I do this. I got all the 3D printers running in my garage, and they can't hear it. What's better, granular or liquid fertilizer? That's up to you. I don't know. I just use this. Like I say, I'm not an expert like on everything. I just know what I know, and I want to teach people that. And that's what, when you hear me say I'm aspiring to be the dumbest gardener in the world, and people say, "Oh, you're not dumb." It's not. I'm not saying I am the dumbest. I said I want to be the dumbest because I know what I know. I know what I can do, right? And I want everybody to at least be at this level. Once they know that, then you can move on. So if I can bring everybody up to this level, everybody can at least know what I know and more, then everybody in the world will know how to grow their own food. So that's why I'm aspiring to be the dumbest one. I want to teach everybody this much. And then you can go on. If you wanted to go and test your pH and adjust your pH, and you want to go ahead and test your EC levels and do that, you want to put aeration in, you can do that. There's a whole world of thing to do with hydroponics. I just got to get you started. And that's what I want to get people excited, get them started, have fun, do it where it's repeatable, where you do it over and over and over again. Because if you just do it once and it was tough, you said, "Oh, that was kind of cool," but you never do it again, it doesn't help, right? All right, it works the same for me, but costs more. Liquid. Yeah, liquid does cost more. You're basically paying for a bunch of water to get shipped to you if you get it that way. To me, if you buy it this way, you're only using a teaspoon, right, for each one. So you go ahead and buy it this way, you're not paying for all the liquid. It comes out a lot cheaper. As far as whichever is better, like she said, sometimes it's easier just to have it pre-made already. We thank you for sharing your knowledge. Oh, thank you, Nika. I really appreciate it. Liquid works best. Yeah, it costs more. Alrighty, guys. Does anybody want a couple of the refillable long neck ones? We haven't done that. And does anybody want a couple of, I can put a couple of kits together. I have a couple of the clay pebbles and nutrients left. Refillables, yes. All right, I'll run a couple of these. We'll just do like the quick fire like we were doing. I get sidetracked like really easy. I'm hungry too. Y'all hear my stomach growling? I leave this here. This is what we're doing. The refillable long neck bottle. All right? This way you get it started. Eat some microgreens. You get it started like this, then you can take it, refill it, pop it back in there. It's ready for good for another couple of days. IPH test once and found 1 teaspoon of vinegar per gallon, and it was perfect. Awesome. So you do that with everyone now? Yeah, cool. See? So Blake's done something a little different. We couldn't notice, but we could tell you love it. Yeah. Alrighty, ready? Let's do a couple of these. Alright, refillable. We'll do 2 at a time again. If I got my numbers right. 15, 16, 17. You know what? You guys didn't tell me to start this again. The little gnome will never pop back up. It'll pop up there in a couple minutes. Let's see. Can you reuse the clay pebbles? Yes, that's why we're doing it this way. If you go watch my video, I tell you how to reuse the clay, the pea gravel. Go look at my newest video on YouTube or Facebook with the candy tray. And I'll show you how to do that. And I do this the same exact way. A little more difficult with this because it all floats. The pea gravel sinks. And you can get out all the organic matter really easy. But we just rinse it out. I put mine in trays. Like this. After I rinse them out, I put them in here. Let it sit in the sun. Some people cook theirs. You can boil them. You can put hydrogen peroxide on it when you have them rinsed off. I put mine like this. I put them in the sun, let them sit out there for like a week. When the little roots will dry up, you just got to go over and just kind of mush them around, and the roots will, you can blow them off, whatever's left. So we do reuse them. What do you got? Sulforaphane? Here, we'll do this, the sulforaphane mix and the superfood blend in each one of these. Alright? Just like the other ones, 5 seconds. We're going to run it back to back. Ready? Fingers ready? Set? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. Cooper, congratulations. Ready, guys? One more. Just like it. Ready? Set? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15. Who's that? Natalie, congratulations. Throw your tatsoi in with it too. That one went up a little bit. Number 17. How do sunflowers and pumpkin seeds as microgreens? Yeah, people do. We call them sunnies. I don't grow them in this because their husk, the shell, is a little thicker. I think that does a little bit better with soil, actually touching it. And it germinates a lot faster. I haven't had a whole lot of success doing sunflowers on this. Let's take a little more care. If you go on my channel and look up self-watering microgreen grower, or look around for my ebook, and I show how to make one with soil, and I use a wick. I use a paper towel for a wick, and the sunflowers grow great in that. If that makes sense. Did that make sense? Sometimes I just babble. Let's see. Also, let's see. First few times before. All right, let's do 2 more of those. Oh, there's the giveaway. Y'all double tap the screen if you want a giveaway. Double tap, double tap. Let me see some hearts. All right, I see some hearts. All right, here's some more seeds. Giveaway. Ready, set, go. Jump in the giveaway. Free seeds. This is going to be refillable. The long neck fits with the gut. Long neck bottles. We got cinnamon flavored basil and mustard, wasabi flavored mustard greens. Ready? Fingers ready. Set. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good one. $9. Fat Penguin, how are you doing? Welcome in. Ready? One more, just like it. Ready? Back to back. Back to back. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congrats. $10. Refill. YouTube, Facebook, you guys still hanging in there? Thanks. Let's see. You have a certain nutrients are set up, I suppose. Set low, I suppose. Let's see. Do you sell your stuff in the UK? No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find somebody to print in UK. I had somebody in Canada printing them, and we're looking around, but so we're working on it. We're having a tough time just keeping up with everybody here in the US right now. Let me drop the link over here. YouTube and Facebook, people are popping in and out over here. This is a link. You jump on over to Whatnot where we're doing all this. You're watching the giveaway. Giveaways every time the gnome pops up here. And you get $15 to shop with. All right, 2 more. Yeah, I got 2 more. That's a Coke bottle. All right, what number are we on? 20, right? 20. I see a question. What do you do with cinnamon flavored basil? Actually, I just like it. We toss it in salads and stuff. You wouldn't want to make pesto. All your traditional stuff, you usually use like Genovese, basil, like pesto, caprese, marguerite pizza and that. You wouldn't want to use the cinnamon flavor. Look more towards like Thai dishes where you use like Thai basil and stuff, where you wouldn't mind. It doesn't have a real strong cinnamon flavor. It's basically the smell. And it has more of a minty kind of flavor to me. But when you're growing it, you know, when you touch basil, you can get that licorice smell. This, when you touch it, it smells like cinnamon, like red hots. All right, we're going to do 2 more refillables. We'll do the superfood again. Superfood blend. More of our mustard flavored, the wasabi flavored mustard greens. All right, ready? 5 seconds. Get your fingers ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, Shirley. Congratulations. One more. Ready, guys? Fingers ready, set, and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congrats. Cooper, got another one. Gotta throw in more, touch on more seeds in with y'all. Let's see, I thought of printing some colorful ones for friends, but didn't want to ask to hurt sales. So I send them here. Appreciate it. Are they here right now? Wondered if he sold the files. Creality or something. Hummingbird. You can contact me. I've got a couple of them up there. I stopped doing that. You guys who come in here and buy from here, I'll get them to you. I got a couple of them. I stopped because I let people at first, and you guys who print know there's printer settings that you have, right? Where you can print it, and they were going and using really crap, like trying to get it printed fast. Really crappy settings, and I saw it. So there's some out on Amazon and stuff. They're not mine. I was given refunds for ones because people were getting them and they were broken or didn't work. And it was somebody else. It wasn't even me. And some people were like not sending them. And so I ended up like making up for their crappy work. Giveaway. Who is this? Fat Penguin. Fat Penguin. You got free seeds. So I have some of my older files. I stopped because like these have my name on it. See, it says keep on growing. Right? And that was on it. So they were printing it up crappy and leave my, at least they could have did was put this into a program and took my name off. Right? But they would put it, they take pictures, they'd put my name in the back where you couldn't see it, take pictures, but they would sell it because I bought one and it got shipped to me and it had my name on it and it was really crappy. Can you use plastic or metal bowls to grow them in? Yeah. This is a plastic bowl right here. I haven't tried metal yet, but it should work like stainless and that. That's plastic. Look, this is what we're going to do. Maybe tomorrow night, because we're running out of time tonight. Here's a bunch of plastic bowls. I was getting ready to do some here. We got these up at Dollar Tree. I like these labels, come off really easy, right? This is what we were going to do with the, you can use like that, your refillable, right? What else fits in there? Here, this. 1 liter bottle. There we go. How's that? Pretty cool. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We just need some place to put stuff. I got like plants all over the place in here. So we just got to, Grum City, welcome in. Guys, if you saw the cookie videos I've been doing, that's Crumb City there. 1 second. You guys know how to do this, right? If you guys want some good cookies, jump on over there. Thank you for the raid. Hey, we'll get a giveaway started. Give me 1 second here. We're in the middle of like a bunch of like Q&A and everything. There you go. Y'all see Crumb City there, right? For everybody that's coming in from Crumb City, if you're into microgreens, here's some seeds. There we go. All right, giveaway's going. That's like 8 packs of microgreen seeds. Each one's portioned out to do one about that size. We've got a big mix here. We've got speckled peas, tatsoi, cinnamon flavored basil, cilantro, wasabi flavored mustard greens. This is called a sulforaphane mix. That's the stuff that's healthy for you. Broccoli, cabbage, turnip, and kale. We've got radish, China rose radish, and arugula. And that's all in here. That's in the giveaway for y'all who just popped in here. And let's see. Gotta tag them up. There we go. All right, so you can see them right there. Jump on over there if you want cookies. Guess what? Crumb City. In my mailbox, I just got a notification. I haven't been able to go out there yet. I got my Flex Fetty out there. Mike has cookies waiting for him. Yeah, Christine just said, I just told him I got a little notification. I haven't. Oh, somebody didn't steal my cookies. I got a bunch sitting in my mailbox right now. What's the name of the good for you one? That would be, well, were you talking about the sulforaphane mix? That's compound that's supposed to help fight cancer and that. And this is just a mix that somebody's made. This one's made by Rainbow Heirloom. And that's why we've got some of that mixed up here. And then the other one that we have is a superfood blend. My wife's just asked me, why aren't we growing cinnamon basil? Yeah. Did you get any? Gila Ridge? If not, let me know. All right, we'll take care of that. Most brassicas are high in that chemical. Yeah, most brassicas. Not yet. All right, we got to get you some. All right, guys. Let's see. So that's that one. I've got a few more. That was the refillables. Does anybody want a kit? We'll put one more kit together, all right? Garden Tech, I won. Can I get all seeds? I'll have to check. Garden Tech, DM me here on Whatnot and remind me. All right, I can't go back through all those. Yes, a kit. All right, let's do one kit, guys, before I run out of everything so we can put the kit together. And then whatever's left over, we'll do quick fire, all right? All right, one kit. All right, don't sleep on us. For those of you coming in and you just want everything all together, this one's going to come with clay pebbles. All right, this one's going to come with nutrients. It's enough to make 5 gallons. Really easy. Just get a gallon of water. And you put 1 teaspoon in 1 gallon. Shake it up. Tune in at the beginning of my shows and I do demos. We did it all through the night tonight. But we'll do some demos on it. If you're all lucky before I leave, if I'm not too tired, I'll do one more demo before we leave. We'll put 2 of these. This is only available here on Whatnot. It's not on Etsy, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. You got to be over here on Whatnot. It's just for my crew over here. All right, yeah, tap the screen. Thank you, Mill Creek. This is just for the people over here. We got the giveaway going too, guys. All right, this one fits regular mouth mason jars, and then in the middle here fits Gatorade bottles. Now I don't have the regular mouth mason jar because we just put one together as a demo, but it also fits that, the Gatorade. This is only exclusive here to Whatnot, my crew on Whatnot. That's 2 of those. And these are 2 of the Coke bottle ones. Everyone's got a bunch of these sitting in the recycling bin right now, right? Alright, so you're going to get 2 of those. And then the seeds. We'll do a round of seeds. Right? Your peas, tatsoi, basil, cilantro, wasabi flavored mustard greens, your sulforaphane mix, radish, and arugula. Alright? Bidding starts $5. This is a kit. Everything you need to get started. If I can find it. Oh, here goes the giveaway. Everybody popped in. Congratulations. Rayfell, congratulations. You won an 8-pack of seeds. Alright, you guys just popped in here. Stick around for a second. A little gnome will pop up here and we'll do it again. We've been doing seed giveaways all night. This is going to start at $5, guys. Alright. As the bidding goes up, let me get the sudden death on. As the bidding goes up, I keep throwing free seeds in there. All right, ready? Get your fingers ready, set, go. And if it goes over 50, you get to spin the wheel and you get to win more stuff. I see it's over 50 already. You're going to spin the wheel. You can win more adapters. 51. 56. All right. Who's doing that? Resourceful. You're going to hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's some more P's. Congratulations. Resourceful living. Let's see. 50. We're going to spin the wheel. Let me put that up. You win some free stuff. I think I won the bids of each of the adapters. Awesome, Cooper. So you won one of each? And then we got some seeds in with those. You'll be right. You'll be set to go too, right? All right, let's get the wheel. We've been doing a lot here. We don't have a whole lot of room. All right, Resourceful. I'll spin for you. Good luck. Seeds. You get more seeds. I'm going to go around and give you another round of all of these, all right? The peas, tatsoi. So you're going to get 8 more packs here. One radish, arugula. That's a load of seeds. Look at all that. That's enough to start a garden, right? Never too many seeds. Yep, especially microgreens because you keep doing it over and over, right? Plant, you eat, harvest. So y'all keep popping back in here. YouTube, Facebook, you pop over here. Make sure I get the right ones in there. We have the giveaway. You pop over here and just keep winning the giveaways and keep having microgreen seeds. Mini key 3. Oh man, nice. Yeah. Oh cool. Yeah, that's cool. How long do the seeds last? Can you store them? I've stored some up to like a year and planted them and still had excellent germination rate. True Leaf Market, that's what I have on here. I put who I got these from. This is from like Rainbow Heirloom or whatever. Most of them I get it from True Leaf Market. They have excellent germination rates. Great company. Alright guys, I think I've got enough for one more kit. So one more kit, and then we'll do a couple of quick fire with whatever's kind of left and laying around. That's cool. All right. Clay pebbles. Nutrients. Enough for 5 gallons. Right. This is exclusive, right, to Whatnot. You've got regular mouth mason jar or the Gatorade bottles. And we're going to toss in a couple of the Coke bottle adapters too. So you got 4 of them. And we'll see what seeds, if we got a round of seeds left. Alright, we start with 8 packs of seeds. And as the bid goes up, I keep throwing more free seeds in. If it goes over 50, cool, dry place for storage. Yep. Let's see, mini grow kit. Alright, get your fingers ready. Set. Go. 19, 20, 21, 35. Did we go over? Yep, we're over 50. Somebody's going to spin the wheel. 56. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, snipe. Somebody got in there, snipe. Oh, another one, 71. Where are we at? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got some more Tatoi. Ah, snipe. Somebody got in there. Who's that? Shirley. 6, 5. Can she hold on? I throw some more peas in there. And oh, somebody got in there. Who's that, Nika? There's mustard flavored. The wasabi flavored mustard greens. 81. Get spin the wheel. Some more peas. Congratulations. And another Tatsoi. Let's spin the wheel. Thank you, Anika. Ready? I love a good snipe. Ah, you won 3 again. There you go, you won 3 more. Congratulations. Let's squeeze all these in the bag for you. Alrighty guys, we're going to do a couple quick fires with just the adapter. Let me see what we got left. I got a couple, not many. These take longer to print, the wide mouth adapters. Does anybody want the wide mouth that fits the wide mouth jars? I got a couple of those. Anika, you can start a microgreen farm. Yeah. Give the adapters away. Are you sure? Again? Oh, y'all say thank you to Anika. Double tap the screen. Say I love you, Anika. Everybody throw some hearts, some emojis in the chat for her. She said y'all can have her free ones that she won. Isn't that awesome? Let me get the giveaway going. There you go. Throw a lot of hearts. She's amazing. All right, we'll do this as a bless the chat. All right, there we go. Giveaway's going. That's 3 adapters, guys. This one sells for $19.99 on Etsy. $17.99. She's giving this to y'all. She won that. These are your seeds, Anika. That's awesome. So I got to put this in a special box because so I don't get it mixed up. All right, y'all jump in the giveaway. courtesy of Anika. 1, 2, 3. The box is a little big. I might put in a little smaller box. And I'm going to throw in Tatsoi, the sulforaphane mix in there with it too. I could use a wide mouth adapter. Oh, giveaway's going. That's going. We're going to count that for this. All right. See how I jump in there? Let me write this down. That's the second one she's giving away. You guys need to be sitting in here. And she blessed the chat too, right? If I'm not mistaken. And tipped. So everyone give it up for Anika. That's awesome. All right, this is my demo one. Let's go tip. Did somebody tip? And I wasn't watching. Mill Creek, thank you very much. Thank you for the tip. You guys are awesome. Now remember, it's getting close to Christmas. You guys said after the first of the year, y'all going to get on Whatnot, right? Just Mill Creek. Y'all follow Mill Creek? That's the mushroom people. And go check them out on Instagram. Mill Creek, just like that, Mill Creek Market, PA. All right? They sent me a grow kit for lion's mane mushroom. It was already populated. What do you call it? How do you say it? And all I had to do was just cut it open, the bag, put a little humid environment, put a little bag over it, and it grew lion's mane mushroom, which is an expensive mushroom. And we can't even find it around here. But y'all follow them. They're going to be here on Whatnot after the first of the year. Followed. Awesome, Christine. Also, oyster mushroom. So go check out their Instagram page. What do you got? Lion's mane, oyster, chestnut, all kinds of mushrooms. And microgreens. Mushrooms easy to grow. Yeah, they were. You just have to have the right environment for it. And just ask them any questions you got. And this one, I actually did it. You cut it. We harvest it, eat it. I took mine, soaked it in a little water overnight, put it back in the humidity dome that I had. I got 4. It's called a flush when it blooms and then you harvest it. I got 4 flushes. I got 3 flushes in the jar. Then I took it in, or the bucket that I had it in. I tossed it out in the compost pile and had another flush out there. It was awesome. Out of the 1. 2 in the compost. Awesome. Alrighty, guys. This one fits the wide mouth jars. Some of you might use these. Down here in the South, we use these to drink sweet tea. Right? But if you're not drinking sweet tea and you want to grow microgreens, we got a couple left over here. We got 4. We'll do a quick fire, just like we were doing the other ones, because we're out of kits. So tune in if we're in tomorrow. Or make sure you're following and bookmark our shows, because when we get started, we do a lot of demos. And if you guys want, before I leave tonight, I'll do one more demo. If there's like people are just popped on here and have no idea what's going on, if you want to see a couple demos, I'll put one together right after this. Selecting a winner. Who is this? Resourceful. Congratulations. You won some seeds. Oh no, that was the giveaway. I'm sorry, that was Anika. You won the 3 adapters. Yeah, adapters. You won the 3 adapters. That's even more. How's that? Thank you, Anika. Thank you, Anika. You rock. All right, guys, we're going to do this. Are y'all getting tired of the wasabi and cinnamon flavor basil? Here in Tatsoi. We're going to do that for each one of these. Quick fire. Alright, back to back. One and two. Do you have any cabbage? Let me check real quick. Let me do these two. Alright. We got tatsoi, cinnamon flavor basil, wasabi flavor mustard greens, and the wide mouth hybrid. This also fits a Coke bottle in here too. Alright, get your fingers ready. 5 seconds. Got to put it back on sudden death. 5 seconds. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 17. Deborah, congratulations. I said if it goes over 17, I'm going to give you 2. All right. And you might need to check your payment there. We had a little problem the other night because people, like my bank, if I do more than a couple of transactions, it flags it and they like freeze mine until I like call them. All right, one more. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hawili, congratulations. You get 2 also. Let me go see if I got a couple more over here. Hi, this is my first time. What do you use the self-watering microgreens? Who is that? Mrs. Mara? Welcome in. These are adapters. Got all different kinds to fit different mason jars, long neck bottles. You can see plastic bottles. We got refillables. If you tune in at like the beginning of my shows, I do some demos. And what they do is they help you grow microgreens. And then you can always take the microgreens, plant them out into bigger plants. And I've got videos on that. But they grow your microgreens. They make it set it and forget it. So basically we set one up. And after the seeds germinate, you take the top off. You just let them go. And they just grow on their own. All right. So, you know what? You want to see me put one together real quick? Who's new in the chat? Let's see. In that little space. Yep. Yeah, look at all the microgreens we got. Here we've got 3 deep and about 5. You can fit about 15 right there. These are bowls about this big. This is microgreens. So y'all look up microgreens. If you don't know about it, you should be eating microgreens in that. This is an easy way to grow it. That's just Tupperware. These are cereal bowls. I'm going to put one together in a cereal bowl real quick, all right? All right, give me 1 second. Who's new? Put new. Yes, new. Yes. Following microgreens, my grow tent. It's going to be great. Awesome. All right, guys, watch this. Because it happens so fast, don't blink. Don't blink, okay? And then if you get any of our purchases, I throw this little, it's a sticker. I got this stuck on a card. This little QR code here goes to my YouTube channel. It has all the videos on how to put these together. And then you've got this over here. This has my Amazon shop. So all the stuff that you get, the clay pebbles, the nutrients and everything, if you ever need to get some more, you know where to get it. All right? All right, so don't blink. All right? Okay, we'll do like this Coke bottle. We're going to do an easy one. This just with our little soda pop adapter. It just goes on just like that. All right, so this is where we go. This is how we put it together. This nutrients, all you do is take this, 1 teaspoon per gallon. This is the hardest part if you're shaky like me. Not too bad. Right? Here. A little splash. Right? Just like that. Remember I said don't blink. It happens fast. It's clay pebbles. It's also called leca or hydrogen. This is H2O or water. These packs are portioned out for a bowl about this size. H2O. And a cover. If you can do this, you can grow all that. Alright, there we go. How's that? Was that easy? How long, let's see, have you been on knit? How long have you been on whatnot? About 3 months. Alright, so you just let this sit, right? Come back a day or two, peek in there. If it looks like it's drying up, give it a little spritz. Okay? If it looks damp, you see moisture, don't do anything. Just leave it. 3 or 4 days, they'll sprout, they'll start pushing up on it. 3 or 4 days, you're going to be at this point. Okay? At that point, you take the foil off. You can reuse it a couple of times. That's why I like using the foil. It blocks out the light and it holds in the moisture. So if it starts to condensate in there, it condenses on the foil and it falls back in. So it helps keep the moisture in there. All right. Then after you pull off the top and you let it set, then it's set it and forget it. That's what, in a couple more days, they'll be about that size. See, all of these we've been planting here on this show. So these are all at different stages. This is a little bigger. Look, giveaway time. Y'all tired of giveaways? Did we do too many? All right, that's the pak choi. And it's just set and forget it. That's our refillable bottle. So just tune in at the beginning of the shows. We do a lot of demos in that. Keep the seeds coming. Card was turned off. Good for now. All right. All right, so I see the hearts. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Get another giveaway going. Guys, this is number 10. This is in addition to Anika blessing the chat. Anika giving away 2 other sets of adapters. And this one, 10. We've been giving away a lot of stuff tonight, guys. The pea gravel seems to be working much better on the smaller seeds. Yes, Blake. So we put pea gravel together last time with the rib tray, with the clay pebbles. Some of the smaller seeds, they like to fall down into the water. Pak choi, tat choi, and that will germinate right in there. The radish will too. Some of them don't, but most of them do. If you use pea gravel, there's lots less space and it's a lot flatter surface. And like Blake was saying, it works better with the smaller seeds, so I like the pea gravel. It's a lot cheaper too. You can go up to Home Depot or Lowe's and get this big bag for $5. All right, you get a bag this big of the clay pebbles. It's going to cost about 40 bucks. Tap, 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 tap. Thank you. All righty, cool. So y'all understand what's going on? So we don't mind pausing, doing a little demo now and then, right? All right, giveaways going, guys, up there. YouTube, Facebook, you got to be over on whatnot. Let's see, you stay on top of the trend. Paste. I'm going to drop that again if y'all want to jump over there. Live stream, you jump over to whatnot and you get a $15 credit to shop with. It's awesome. Just like Crumb City was in here, you can go over there and buy some cookies. So you get $15 to shop with. Their cookies are like $6 times 2, 12. You get a couple free cookies. Who don't like free cookies? Let's see, you have to put credit card and address in doing the giveaway. Yeah, before doing the giveaway, you got to have your information all in. That way, as soon as you win, all I got to do is print up a label and send it out. Alrighty, guys. The wide mouth, we got a little off track there. Here, I don't want to keep you all here all night. Let's do this. There's 4. Alright, so everybody can get one. It's going to start at $1. We got 4 of them. We're going to put that blend, the one that has broccoli, Chinese cabbage, turnip, and kale all together. That's the one that's healthy for you. Somebody was asking. Of course, we're going to put our mustard flavor wasabi on each one. And radish. Kind of forgot about radish tonight. Got radish. That's the easiest one to grow. That one sprout. That one in like 4 or 5 days you'll have something to eat. All right. Radish. There's going to be 4. Let's see. Do you have any cabbage? Oh yeah. Let me run these and let me check. I think we got a little bit left. We don't have cabbage in stock tonight. I think I always save me a little bit so that I can go ahead and keep me growing. So if you need some, let me know. We're getting some more in. So by next week, I order some more of the red cabbage. All right. So get those 3. And the wide mouth adapter. This is the hybrid. Fits a Coke bottle or the wide mouth mason jars. All right, get your fingers ready. We're going to do 4 of these back to back. All right. So if you miss the first one, jump on the second. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. Shirley Max, you're going to get 2. Remind me, okay? Remind me. So Shirley Max gets 2. It went over 17. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. T. Levine, $10. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup, Natty. Oh, giveaway. Reimagining life. You want some seeds? Ready, one more. Ready, get your fingers ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I saw your names in there. Lidgy. I can't, how is that? Congratulations. Let's see. Who was that? Shirley. I got to put 2 in number 24. All right, let me grab another one before I forget. Ooh. Make sure I had one there. All right, hers went up over 17. Thank you. No, thank you. Guys, would anybody be on if I like did a show like during the day? I'm thinking about like Sunday or like during the week, like coming on at like lunchtime or something. So some of the people who can't make it at night. Me, yes. All right, cool. Yeah, so we're going to be mixing things up probably after the holidays. We'll be doing a bunch of different shows. Yes, yes. Awesome. Because I was thinking I'm out there, you know, on the nice days when we're like planting out stuff too, out there. Is just set up and see if the Wi-Fi will work out there. And live stream while we're planting. And maybe have like some tutorials and then a couple auctions if we need to. All right. Let me see what else I got over there. Guys, double tap. Who wants another giveaway? That would be fantastic. Who wants another giveaway? Double tap. Look at that lettuce. We're almost to the giveaway. Here. We'll pretend we got all the way to the end. I see the double taps. Here you go. There you go. There's some more seeds. Jump in the giveaway. Jump in the giveaway. All right. And this is what we got. This is it. The Gatorade. Can't get this on Etsy. Can't get it anywhere. This is only on Whatnot. All right. Got a couple left. And we got to print some more. So this is it. And then we've got a couple of the, if you want me to do a couple of 3-packs of these, we got a couple of those left. These are my demos that I need to keep showing. All right, we're going to do 4 of these back to back. Should we do something wild with it? All right, while the giveaway's going, 3, sure. Let's do this. Do y'all mind waiting 1 minute when I set up? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about this? How about we do a whole round of seeds, like with each one of these? Just give me a second to set it up because I want to make sure I got enough before I run my mouth. How about we do 8 with each one of these? Since this is the last ones. And this is only available on Whatnot because I love Whatnot. Can't get it on YouTube, Facebook, Etsy. All right, give me 1 second. Or a couple seconds. Y'all keep the double tapping. Thank you. That helps Whatnot send us out to more people. More people we get in here, more people we get growing. There's 2. Cilantro, cinnamon flavored basil, tatsoi, speckled pea, arugula, China rose radish, the sulforaphane mix, mustard, or wasabi flavored mustard. That's 3. And it looks like, yeah, we got enough for, I got all 8. This is what's going into giveaways too, guys. Whoever won the giveaway, all right? And if y'all won the giveaway, you get shipping. I pay for the shipping on that, so the other stuff was bundling in that too. We bundle the stuff. All right, guys. We haven't done this all night. We're going to give away 8 packs of seeds with each one. We're going to run this back to back. It's the last ones of these tonight, all right? So if it goes over 17, that's what we're throwing in extra seeds. I don't have an extra adapter. If it goes over 17, we'll find, I got a couple of, like these guys or something, we'll throw an extra one or something in there. All right, 8 packs of seeds. This one only on Whatnot, my crew. We got 1 minute on the giveaway. Let's see if we can beat the giveaway. All right, ready, set, get your fingers ready, set, go. Number 28, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deborah, good pickup. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reimagining life. Congrats. Got a pack of seeds. We're going too fast. It's not letting me go. Ready? Get your fingers ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 13, good pickup, Shirley. Follow the seeds. Ready? Last one. Fingers ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20, Cooper. Congratulations. You said that went over 17. You got an extra one there, Mr. Cooper. You were number 31. Here goes the giveaway. Who won? His Shield Maiden. Congratulations. These guys. And all the seeds. That was fun. I love you guys. Now, you guys don't forget, if you guys have been over to Facebook, who uses Facebook? Double tap the screen. Or say yes, Facebook or something. I'm Keep On Growing. We got a group over there. Y'all jump in that group. If you go to do any of this, if you got questions, just drop a question over there and somebody will help you. What's the name of the nutrient you use? This is what we've been using right now. General Hydroponics Microgreen. Now, if you want to get into the fruiting, like tomatoes, peppers, and that, they have Maxi Bloom. We try to keep things simple here on the channel. Like I said, I want everybody to at least learn how to do the basics. This is ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. You know, we don't go and teach kids in elementary how to do calculus, right? So that's what happens is you go on YouTube, you start watching videos, and you get information overload because everybody wants to act like the smartest person in the world. They want to act like they're smart. We have inferiority complexes. We don't want people to call us out, call us dumb, right? So they all try to give you as much information as they can. And everybody gets confused. So you jump on there, you watch 4,000 videos. You don't know what to do. You go out and spend thousands of dollars on equipment. And you don't get things right because you're too confused. And you waste a lot of time, money, and energy. I teach you the basics. ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. This way you learn the basics. I know what I can do. I know what you can do. Everybody can do this. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't need pumps, filters, aeration. You don't need all that. You can do it. So you learn the basics like this. Then when you get the hang of this, and you're doing it over and over because it's fun, and you keep growing your food. I don't want you to do it once, right? You keep doing it, then we take your training wheels off. Then if you want to move up to the other stuff, you can. You know, but I can't teach you all that because I don't know it. I don't want to learn it. I've never used meters. People with hydroponics, go ask anybody who's in hydroponics and everybody's going to tell you to get meters. Test your AC, test your pH. I've never owned a meter in my life. All the stuff you see growing up here, all the different plants, all of this, everything that we do, no meters at all. I don't test pH. They all tell you have to do it. I've never done it. So I want to teach people that they can do it. It's not going to take a whole lot of time, money, energy, and that to grow your own food. This is an easy way to do it. Anybody can do it anytime. I have to join because I have a good amount of adapters. Oh, cool. Yeah, join it. Growing microgreens. Looking forward to it. Awesome. We'll be looking for you there, Cooper. That'd be good to have you there. I use MaxiGrow to grow micro cherry tomatoes hydroponic. Awesome. So it works all the way like that? Yes, it's tough. Checking them and maintaining them is tough. Yeah. And also, I grow in small containers. We harvest, keep the cycle going over and over again. If I had to go, like the downspouts that you see me growing, sometimes we'll have 40 or 50 or 60 of them going at one time. When you go to check, if you guys never check pH, EC levels too. We're just talking pH. You check the pH. Too high, you got to put pH down. Too low, you got to put pH up. A couple drops at a time. You don't want to go over because then you have to bring it back, right? So you put a little bit, stir it up, wait, test it again, right? What's your YouTube channel? Keep on growing. Just like this right here. Just like that right there. And then you come back and test it again. And if it's not right, you put a couple more drops. Now imagine doing that 40 or 50 times. Imagine doing that once a week, right? I'd be spending all my time out there. That's the kind of stuff that I was saying that gets me to where I don't feel like gardening anymore. So I never even did it. I said, I'm not going down that road. I'm going to try and do it without. And we've done it without. We can prove you can do it without. Now, if you get to the point where you have just a couple of containers and you want to check and you want to do it, that's cool. If you want to go do 40 or 50, you do you, that's cool. But I don't want that to hold people back. Can you grow alfalfa sprouts? Alfalfa bean sprouts. You can grow alfalfa sprouts. Different things. Chia, we grew in here. Flax, we grew flax seeds like this. And we just got those up at the store. Only pH tested because my cracky tomatoes got... Yeah, see, yeah, you can do it. Reminds me of Chia Pets. Yeah. And guys, this is what we're doing. This is what we're trying to teach people. Right? Microgreen growers. They teach you to get soil, plant and soil, right? They can't just leave it like that. Will they grow that? Talk to all the microgreen growers. They have to go in and baby their plants 2 or 3 times a day. They have to keep an eye on it, right? And they'll get something called damping off and all of that. Look at this. Look at all that tatsoi. And we planted that. You saw it right there. We're planting it right there. See me covering it up? Look familiar? That's this right here. That's easy. And it just grew right in here. That hasn't been outside. It's growing inside. Alrighty guys, let's see. That was the rest of these. Where are we at? Y'all let me know if you want one more giveaway before we go. See that? The gnome just popped up. Did we honor the gnome? The gnome said giveaway. Yes, yes. I see you tapping. All right, we'll do one more. See how many channels do this, right? We don't have anything else left to sell. We sold out. Thank you. So we're going to do a giveaway. All right, one last giveaway, guys. Thank you for all the double taps. And y'all want to raid somewhere else, or do y'all just want to call it quits for the night? We've been on here quite a bit. We've been on here like 3 hours. Giveaway's going. 29 people in there. All right, everybody's in here. Make sure you're following. And then bookmark. I think I've got Friday and Saturday shows. All right. Anika, thank you. Oh, 50. You're going to make me cry. Thank you very much. You rock. Thank you. And y'all say thank you, Anika. She gave away a couple sets of adapters. She gave away like 3 tonight. She's awesome. I really appreciate that. That keeps everything going over here. So you're like helping like everybody out. Yeah, taps for Anika. But yeah, if you go ahead and if you're following, bookmark the shows. All you got to do is go to where the show's at. There's a little bookmark up at the top. You click on that. Then you'll be notified when we start. And if you guys already know how to do all of this and how to put the stuff together, you can skip like the first 15, 20 minutes of the show. Unless you just want to sit because we get the giveaways, right? You can come in and just sit, maybe win. But we'll do like demos and then we'll get started. So if you're new and you have no idea what's going on and how we're growing food, tune in at the beginning of the shows and we'll have a lot of demos, answer questions before we even get started. I think we're on 30 or 40 minutes tonight, right? Before we even sold one thing. All right, guys. We're not going to raid. I'm about wore out tonight. I've been up since 4 o'clock printing. We got to get the printer started again. We sold out, so we got to get these printers wound up first thing in the morning. We're not going to raid. I'm going to go ahead and let the giveaway go for about 30 more seconds, and we're going to go ahead and pull it. We're not going to wait the whole 5 minutes, all right? So anybody wants to get in there, jump in there now. It's another pack of seeds. 10 kilo. I sure will, Mill Creek. Tracy, thank you very much. And we're still watching everything y'all do. We're inspired by what y'all do. Y'all watch Mill Creek. Like I said, besides just mushrooms, they started their own business. They started from scratch. They did all the legwork. They looked in all the regulations and everything. Cooper, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Check them out. They went after, they secured grants. They're working with the community. They do all kinds of stuff. And you're even remodeling like your workspace in your basement and stuff too, right? Getting electrical upgraded. How do you find you on Instagram? Here you go, Mill Creek Market. Let me see if I can. I don't think we can drop links here, but I can type you out which one it is. I don't even have Instagram on my little laptop. It's Mill Creek Market, PA, I think. Yep, that's it. Okay, you found them? I'll drop it for anybody else. There you go. I don't think it's a clickable link, but it's right there. It says Mill Creek Market, PA. Kitten, thank you. Did you guys? Okay, donate mushroom starters. Yeah, that's gonna be a good show. Tracy, you, and if your husband helps you too, you too, because I've talked with y'all before, you guys would crush it on something like this. People love y'all. Honest to God, I've been to a whole lot of, besides me doing my stream, I've been to like a whole lot of other ones. I bought a lot of stuff from other ones and that. You guys would crush it. Here goes the giveaway, guys. I let it go 5 minutes anyway. Running my mouth. Who won the last one? Julie Chung. She won. She wins every week. Merry Christmas if we don't see y'all. Merry Christmas. Alrighty. Got some more seeds. Congratulations. Alright, I love y'all. Everybody have a good night. You guys are the best. I don't want to go. Merry Christmas. Anika, thank you very much. You're the best. And anybody else in here who's a seller on Whatnot, like I'm closing down the stream, but you can, if you come back another night and all that, tell people what you sell. Let people know what you do here on Whatnot. All right, good night, everybody. Let me see if I can do this. Beep. Much love. Merry Christmas if I don't see you. I'll try to get back on there before Christmas, but Merry Christmas, guys. Did it throw me out? All right, I'm back in. Alrighty, guys, that was fun. We'll catch you all later. Like I said, show up at the beginning of the show, and I'll have demos and that going on. Jump over to Whatnot. You get $15 to shop with. You don't have to use it in my shop. If you want free adapters, go get a set of adapters with 15 bucks. If not, you can go to any shop and use it in any shop. There's the link one more time. Nope, that's Mill Creek Market. Let me grab it real quick, just in case anybody else wants $15 to shop with. And also, when you click on that link and you sign up over there, you get $15 to shop with. If you make a purchase, I get a couple of bucks. And I took that and I bought a whole buggy full of toys, and we just dropped it off at Toys for Tots. And that was because of all of y'all who came over and signed up. So that was awesome. Thank you very much. There we go. I'm growing 4 tomato plants in hydroponics. Awesome, ABC. All right, y'all have a nice night. I love you.